porn isn't real. It's fake.
Oh shoot. That wasn't supposed to happen.
So I think one year, so the guy did
Northern Ireland.
Sorry, how do you mute it?
I was just talking to Mike. It's all good. Are we live yet?
We're live.
Oh, now we're live.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah. For now, I'm not gonna have access to our.
Dude,
Oh no, I have access to the intro, but I'm not gonna have access to all like the sound effects and stuff.
why don't you wear more hats like that?
Yeah, do you know what? It actually worked out pretty well with the when I
Yeah.
wore my Woody hat, and then so like with
It
this hat
doesn't
too.
look too bad. Like if I get him like a fedora or something, like I think Mickey. Tell me what fedora. Mickey.
Yeah. All right, I'm probably gonna
Michael
ask.
matches the whole background.
Yeah, he does actually. All right, let me fix that camera.
Michael's actually shirtless. It's a green screen that's making it seem like he's got a shirt on. It's St. Paddy's Day. Here, put on like that's what he's saying.
Yeah, St. Peter driving the snakes out of Ireland.
Is that where? Yeah, go for it. That's where he's
So you know that story?
No.
Okay, so it's like, well, you know about St. Peter, right? So he was like a slave.
Okay.
White slaves. That's the thing.
Ooh, that's contradictory, Michael.
No, it's not. They couldn't even speak Gaelic. They didn't allow them to speak their.
Are you talking about like white slaves, like when they would chop off the blonde hair off of?
It's kind of like the whole like how Vikings had slaves and shit.
Yeah,
like that. And it's
because
like,
blonde hair used to be sought after, so where they would chop it off of these people just
so
to
like
sell it.
the native white people of Ireland.
Right.
Getting taken into slavery. And St. Peter was one of them.
Okay.
The whole thing of taking, because again in Ireland too, there's no snakes. There's no like rat snake or some shit like that. So they say there's no. He drove away the snakes, but he's talking about the druids, like the pagan. You got all those motherfuckers.
Yeah.
And they became Catholics. And then we have like the late 80s, early 90s. It's like the IRA and shit.
Yeah.
Like where it's like you're having Protestants and Catholics fight against each other.
Dude,
There's
like,
that like fighting and
Sounds
like,
appropriate.
Halifax and shit.
I don't know like too much about like the.
That's where you get the Irish
history
carbo.
of that.
It doesn't
Yeah.
sound. It doesn't sound too different from nowadays, to where like, man, in like Protestant,
Yeah.
like church circles, like they really look down on Catholics. They
No,
think
yeah, they
that
do,
they're
dude.
like,
Yeah, man, it's a whole fucking thing. And if you look at, there's some really crazy photos that come out of Ireland with that, like the one of it's like a dad and his son, and it was before that first car bomb went off.
Oh,
Like
wow.
the first ever recorded.
Wow.
And then there was one.
Can you face the mic towards you? No, you don't have to move yourself. Just move the mic. You know, yeah.
And then I was showing Vanessa today too. It's a dude who he got gunned down. He's fighting against the IRA. He dies.
Yeah.
So his chick's there, and then she picks up the gun, and then she's shooting at the IRA.
Oh, shit.
It's
Oh,
a
wow.
pretty, and it's a pretty crazy shot. You know, it's a. Look it up.
That is pretty crazy. Yeah, let me look it up. All right.
Dude, like, I don't know. It's like, can you imagine that kind of world? You know, like, what's that movie? Boondocks.
Boondock Saints.
Boondock Saints.
What's the name of the picture? Like, how would I be able to find it? Yeah, just to give more context.
No, I got you.
I have no way of like.
Wonder if I'm
I wouldn't.
part
Even,
Irish.
I wouldn't even know how to like use my like what
I
kind
would put IRA because it was the IRA.
IRA
Um,
photo.
Girlfriend.
Girlfriend.
Shoots back.
Then just put that. It might just pop up with those
Girlfriend.
options.
The algorithm will know.
Yeah, the algorithm.
Oh, there it is. All right.
There it is.
All right, check this out. All right, which one was the? Oh wait, do you know what? I need to go back over here. There you go. That's the one.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. The whole photo is like his dead body's like right underneath it.
All right.
Like he's like dying while it's happening.
Mickey and
very
Priscilla?
very quintessential, yeah.
So her boyfriend got gunned down, and
And then and then she picks up his rifle and then is shooting.
oh wow.
At the IRA.
She should have had her own rifle to begin
No, yeah,
with.
dude, it's crazy. I think that conflict was like a good I think like over 5 years, 7 years.
I hate
Yeah,
that
get
all
out.
of these websites.
They want your cookies.
Just give him your cookies.
In
Oh,
January,
no, like, 1973.
Yeah, in January 1973 was an eventful month. I saw both the UK and Ireland joining the EEC. This better not be somebody giving their own opinion before they go into context of this photo. Okay, in a conversation, okay, he does not remember the photo was taken, but claims it was not stated. The photo shows a long-haired woman in a polka dot dress carrying an assault rifle. Doyle, who has been described by art journalist Liam Flynn as the doyen of photojournalists in Ireland, worked for the Irish press. He spent 1 decade of his career capturing. Dude, I hate how these articles give like all this useless story
It's like
about
the food
themselves.
articles. It's like when I look
Keep
up food,
scrolling.
It's like when I look up food recipes and I have to fucking read it.
Exactly, dude. Just give me the recipe.
It's like just give me.
I felt like making this
I'm
one
just trying to
day.
make a pesto.
I was just sitting there.
I just want to make a pesto, please.
It's just like how many adjectives could I put into like the story of my day before I actually tell you the. Okay.
Let me tell you, if you want to make pesto, then I got to tell you this story first.
Oh my.
It was
Exactly.
it was a cold winter.
All right, let's see if it ever gets down to the image became prominent. Okay, there's
Probably
sets of-
not.
dude. Okay, a propaganda image showing 3 IRA women appeared. Ugh, get to the damn freaking photo. I hate these articles, dude. I can't.
Okay, well we saw it. We saw what it was.
Wait, what?
Hold on, right there.
Somewhere here. This is talking about this
Nah,
brochure.
Still talking
below.
about it. Still talking about him. What the fuck?
That's what I hate these. Who's chewing sign?
I'm not sure.
I'm chewing something. I'm chewing something.
He looks right at me.
I can hear it.
Always.
I was like, what the?
He's Irish.
What are you chewing?
Some gum.
Oh, okay.
Some organ.
So you're gonna have to spit it out.
That is so funny, dude.
Just spit it on the couch somewhere. We'll pick it up later.
Dude, literally, we're like all the way down to the. Oh, that's it. Just
This is probably the
the
wrong
true
article.
story will not be told until the woman in the photo comes forward. which she's
Bullshit. Okay, no. Okay, so there's that one, and then because we were looking at the photos, right? And then there's just look up the car bomb one. That one is pretty crazy.
All right, let's check it out. Irish car bomb photo.
It might if you put in that, it might just show the drink. If you put that,
What do I look it up under?
Car bomb drink.
no, it's
Oh yeah, car bomb.
yeah, it's an Irish car bomb.
I didn't even think about that. A photo of an Irish car bomb.
Yeah, it would just show an Irish car
It's
bomb.
like a photo of like an old fashioned.
Dude, Google it. See what it gives you.
Do you know? Yeah, I'll Google that.
No, because if you put an Irish car bomb, it just shows that.
Irish car bomb photo.
Okay, no, that one. So I like how the first fucking like 9, but the one on the right, it's that one.
Oh,
Yes.
this one. Yeah,
It
yeah.
is that one though.
All right. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I've heard of this.
Omagh. Yeah, the Omagh.
So
bomb.
those they died then, right?
Oh yeah, dude, all those fucking people fucking died. That car is the one that blew up.
Yeah, this red car. Yeah, the one
Yeah.
that right where the okay.
Fuck.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I know what you're talking about.
I just love how it's like the drinks right next to it.
Oh my god.
That is awesome. All right, well,
Gosh,
yeah,
sorry.
today is
Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Happy St. Patrick's Day. Happy St. Patrick's Day.
That's what this is all
That's
about.
what this is all
Yeah,
about.
yeah.
Irish
The car bomb.
Irish car bomb.
It all actually makes
Driving the
sense. Yeah.
snakes out
Give it
of
up. Give it up.
Oh man.
Thank you. Yeah. No, and
I always forget about St. Patrick's Day. I'm not gonna lie.
let's
I
whip out
always
the
forget.
bottle. Proper 12 Irish apple in honor of
apple.
St. Patrick's Day.
And Connor.
Owen Connor. He's Irish.
Yeah, and he's
It's his brand.
If we could play U2 right now, we would. But,
Yeah.
copyright. Might not
Probably
be
get taken down.
yeah. There's many
And-
things we.
Who else?
Still trying
Actually,
to
could
figure
you
it
open this up? I need
Who else is
a-
from Ireland?
Let's see.
Liam Neeson. Liam Neeson is also from Ireland.
Ladies and
That's a
gentlemen,
good
give it up for
question.
Liam
Give it up
Neeson.
for Liam Neeson.
Freaking thing. Hurry up. Give it up for Liam Neeson, damn it. Thank you. Thank you.
Sons of Anarchy. Aren't they Irish?
What the hell's your problem, dude?
You didn't watch that show?
Honestly, I didn't see Sons of Anarchy. I'm
No.
not gonna lie.
It was okay.
It was cool. Yeah, I knew it was like motorcycle stuff, so I was like, that's pretty badass.
They're connected to the Irish
Okay.
and the NRA.
Are they? I don't even know whether to trust JB with certain things. Like sometimes he just says things.
Never-
I do just say things. I'm not denying that. But
It's like that little laugh.
Yeah, it's just,
It's like a
quick,
smirk. Yeah.
quick little laugh. Yeah.
I'm still trying to fucking open this.
Yeah, give it. All right, I'm ready
Oh,
now.
there I got it.
I'll do it. You know, there's always that thing to where when you're with a group of friends
Yeah.
and there's like one task that's like difficult to do, everyone's just waiting to like chomp at the bit to where like, let me try.
Some
This
primal.
plastic
Yeah, it
is just
is.
like superb plastic. Like
Generation
Proper
plastic.
12.
We are the generation plastic. All of us have plastic in our bodies right now.
Hell yeah. Wouldn't have it any
Like
other
how
way.
All of our, as like our parents have lead.
we're just evolving.
Yeah, we have plastics.
What else was it? Asbestos?
Asbestos.
Dude.
Plenty of
my
stuff out
God,
there.
Smell that.
Yeah, let's just enjoy smelling it.
Dude, no,
before we actually
sniff,
drink
dude.
it.
Sniff it. Sniff it.
Oh, that's really nice.
Mm-hmm.
It smells like manzanita.
Wow,
Exactly.
I'm excited then.
Oh, dude. If you would have gone the ginger ale, it would have gone good with that.
I got the ginger ale.
Oh, you did? Yeah.
I got-
Dude,
I got
oh
both.
my God.
I just want to taste it first, and then I'll bring out
Yeah,
the,
no,
the
yeah,
next
yeah,
one.
yeah.
Let me
That's
just.
really
You want me to
good.
just pull it up to the camera so they could get a good view?
That's
of
really
it?
nice.
No, I
Look-
already did. We're
Did you put like so they could get a clear
All right,
shot?
bring it up. Dude.
See,
A
'cause
clear
the,
shot.
The apple drink they made at the
It might
fire-
mess with the focusing, you know, like, but that's
Yeah, it looks
fine.
like it because it blend the green. It's all white. It's a white
That's,
background.
it's fine.
Yeah.
It smells fucking
Yeah, 'cause
amazing.
I think they were using the Jameson.
Let me
Here.
smell it.
No,
It's
it's
fine.
nice.
Smell it.
It's nice.
Yeah.
It smells like candy.
Oh yeah, it smells like candy,
Dude, it
dude.
smells
Yeah.
like candy.
All right, let me pour this crap down. There we go. There we go.
Listen to that pour.
Oh,
Listen to that.
Some more ASMR stuff.
It is. It's always.
If only you could switch with each other. I just poured. It was just
Appreciate
natural.
it.
Yeah.
cheers!
Cheers.
Cheers!
Cheers. Cheers. Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Oh,
Oh, dude, that's pretty good. That does taste like
Dude.
candy.
That's dangerous.
this doesn't need anything,
Yeah, it doesn't.
dude.
Wow. Hey, this.
Holy
This one's
crap,
nicer than the fucking because I know Crown Royal makes.
dude!
some
This
shit like
beats
this.
the crown
Yeah,
like
no, yeah,
100%.
this is really good.
I didn't expect this.
Yeah, tasty.
Yeah, this is wow. This is what a wonderful surprise. I thought it would just be like
This
another.
is dangerous.
No, that's what I'm saying. This is dangerous.
This is dangerous,
You know, props to Conor McGregor. He did a great job. Great job.
dude. Yeah.
Where's the bottle from? Is
It's
it from?
right-
No, but where's the? Who manufactured it?
Let's see.
I should say. Look at the back.
Product of Ireland, dude. Straight from Ireland.
Straight from Ireland.
Dude, I feel like I'm.
Conor McGregor.
Do you know what it tastes like for
Dude, that's his actual signature.
Product of Conor McGregor.
It was made in Jersey. Jersey City, New Jersey.
There's a large Irish population in Jersey, for the
That's a
record.
large Irish population.
That's one of his distilleries.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, New
See,
Jersey City.
it's fucking Jersey.
Yeah, and,
No,
and-
imported by
imported.
imported
Oh, okay.
by
But that company from New Jersey.
yeah. So maybe it just goes
I
it's
get
from
you.
Ireland through New Jersey
I feel
into
you.
yeah, and for the people
makes sense.
watching, it tastes very similar to like it tastes like a now and later, right?
Yeah.
tastes like,
what
an
are,
app,
those
the Apple now and later.
laters or-
should I just read the
Yeah,
description?
Read the
of it?
description.
Proper number 12, Irish apple. Our master distiller and I set out to craft something flavorful that stays true to my roots and where it all began for me in Ireland. Proper Irish apple is a delicious blend of my award-winning and tasty proper number 12 Irish whiskey with natural apple flavor. This liquid gold is smooth to the core with
It's
the
nice.
crisp and fresh Irish apple finish. Enjoy it neat as a shot over ice or in a cocktail.
Yeah, neat's good. It's good, neat.
Hey, they're donating to first responders for every bottle. So. There you go.
All right, give it up for them donating
Give it up
to
to the
first
first. Give it up
responders,
to
ladies and
the
gentlemen.
donating to the first responders.
Every bottle they donate.
Thanks for bringing that up, Judy. That's very.
It's on there, dude. If it's on there, it's a legal obligation.
I'm gonna try it with a little bit of ginger ale.
Yeah, give it.
Dude,
a little
yeah,
bit of
it's gonna
spice.
give it- yeah.
Give it a little bit of spice.
Hopefully, it doesn't explode on us. I've had problems.
Dude, like honestly, like I tried the Crown Apple.
No, yeah. See, I've had, and that one's too sweet compared
It
to that one. That
doesn't
one, yeah, that
work.
one was really good.
This.
Hey.
No, continue. Nothing to say.
Nothing's happening.
Priscilla's
uh-oh,
here.
what's your
Priscilla's
problem?
here to try the
Anybody wants a
proper
ginger ale
12.
now?
Yeah, let me try it.
No, I'll take a little bit more of the proper 12, but yeah.
I got you, Mike.
All right, tell me when to stop.
Mike's almost finished.
Tell me when to stop. JB.
Let's go there.
All right, there you go.
Then I'll top it off right now.
No, I don't move the
there
camera.
more?
I just meant like just focus and
You want
know.
some more?
Are you sure?
No,
Is that
that's
good?
The couch looked like that.
the couch looked
I
wobbly.
guess I don't know. It's up to you.
Yeah, St. Patrick's Day.
You're the professional.
She is.
She knows.
She is a professional.
It's just I wanted the cameras, so I don't know. Whatever, it doesn't matter.
Is it gonna work? That's it?
No, I don't think so.
For
That
the
actually
ghost.
looks a lot better.
Like, yeah, it's fine.
Did you want to get Mike's pants?
Not too
That
close
one?
because I don't want to like I don't want it to be in the way. I also want it to be functional for like
The Russian Irish track pants.
Yeah. 3 Polski. 3 stripes.
yeah. How does it taste
shouldn't
with
be
ginger
wearing
ale?
it
Is it good or
anymore.
what? Or is it better by itself?
I need 2 glasses. Like I need one with the ginger ale, and then I need one. Honestly, without it, maybe. I like drinking stuff straight though, but like the ginger ale does give it more sweetness. You know what I mean? But like that, it's just
Oh, this is really good.
perfect. It's perfect. It's perfect.
That's why the drink Vanessa had at that that fire station.
Yeah.
It was this and cranberry juice.
about
I have
like,
cranberry juice too. We'll
about
try
that
both.
big
Though.
or
Oh,
like
it
a
was
little
pretty
bit
good.
taller.
It was a skinnier glass.
So skin your glass.
It
Yeah.
was nice.
No, yeah, dude, that was such a pleasant surprise. I didn't
Dude,
expect
yeah.
that.
Thank you.
I really thought it was just
Yeah,
gonna taste
I
like any
really
other
appreciate it.
any other.
I appreciate it. Like it's like something to like experience a new fucking great fucking bottle.
Yeah, fucking.
Yeah, it's nice.
Fucking
No, it looks good.
I
Yeah.
put the hat here.
It was mostly the focusing part that I was concerned about. I don't want him to be out of focus.
I'm no longer out of focus.
Michael, focus here. We're on a podcast.
Stop staring into
He's too focused now.
Stop staring into the camera, damn it.
It was there directly.
That was perfect. Dad. Do it again. Show him on the.
That's so
Yeah, so
good.
you seen that the Always Sunny one where they're making? I think they're doing the making a murderer, but they're doing like a bit on it.
Yeah.
So it's like they have Dennis in the in the interrogation room. So after he's done doing the interrogating, like he just like deadpans and just
He's just like. And then.
like 2-3 hours, like he does not move.
Yeah.
He's just there.
Like, is he just staring at
And
himself?
it's like, and the creepiest thing is he didn't move. He didn't blink.
Dude, that's what like I've been.
His story was the same every time.
Yeah.
That's one of the biggest part. I never got into It's Always Sunny. I know it's a good show.
Into it.
It's good, man.
I know it's a good show. I know that I would enjoy it. I just haven't.
I can't tell you how many times I've
Just give it a watch.
The only thing that's a bummer is that it's a show that I know that if I were to get into it, Priscilla would absolutely not get into it.
See, that's
and
what
to her,
I-
it would just be an inconvenience.
That's what I always thought with all the shows, like not like that one, Parks and Rec, the
Dude.
like Workaholics, South Park, even.
Exactly.
And then like Vanessa is enjoying the show too. So like, I mean, I also thought like, she's not gonna like it, and then like,
I've had that similar experience too.
like little
Vicky.
fucking laughs. So I mean, it just depends because there's like hit or miss episodes.
I guarantee you, absolutely. Like South Park, for example, Priscilla cannot stand South Park. Like she doesn't.
Like there's only some episodes Vanessa really likes.
That's why it's just going to be one of those things. But
It's
you know.
really hard to understand the really fucked up ones though.
Oh no, yeah.
Especially if you're not a fan.
See,
That's
like
what-
I was
that's what-
watching, like I was watching Super Gel the other day, and Vanessa was like,
Oh,
she was
yeah.
like, "What the fuck is this?" And I was
It's
like,
just
Super,
nothing.
it's Super Gel. It's just,
Yeah. It's really nothing.
No,
but
it really, yeah. It's just,
yeah.
it's just a trippy show.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone always dies at the end of every episode.
Wait,
Yeah.
what's the name of the show?
Super Jail.
Super Jail,
Super Jail.
Super Jail.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
like
it was
an-
good. It
It's
was
an
like
Adult
the-
Swim show.
Yeah, it was like one of their like showing on like 1, 2 a.m. One
Yeah.
of those shows.
Okay.
I just restarted watching Aqua Teen Hunger Force, like
That one's funny.
from the first
From
episode.
the beginning.
Yeah.
Will Ferrell's characters, the 2D motherfuckers,
Yeah.
the Moon People.
The Moon People,
The Moon
yeah,
People,
yeah, yeah,
yeah.
the 2-bit. They're like, hey, I'm
2-bit,
spitting
yeah.
on you.
Yeah, spit it. Two.
This guy- Oh man.
All right. Well, I don't know. Were you gonna say something?
Oh, no,
I just want to make sure I'm not.
No,
He
we're
just
just-
pulls out like a 2D gun and he's.
We're just talking about
shoots
Adult
him
Swim.
with, like, a
It's like
laser.
Moral Oral. Have any of y'all ever seen Moral Oral?
No, let me
Dude,
look it up.
I would say you would probably really enjoy that one, Mickey. That one's fucking
Dude,
hilarious.
yeah,
Let's see.
Mickey. Honestly, like,
Moral Oral is all claymation, and it's about Protestants.
there you go. Yeah, there you go.
Honestly, it looks pretty.
Yes, okay. I
Yeah.
remember seeing clips,
So
snippets
his
of it.
he
Yeah.
has action figures, and his best action figure is Super God. So there's God, and then there's Super God. So Super God can lift up a rock that regular God can't lift up.
It looks hilarious.
No, it's great.
I'm afraid to put a clip of it on.
Dude, no,
you might
it's
get
terrible.
copyright. I mean,
Yeah.
fuck, dude. We got copyrighted for fourth
Fuck
kind.
For Fortnite?
For fourth kind.
But do you know what's
fourth kind.
Do you know what sucks, dude? Is that like every platform is different. Like Facebook will take you down for something, but YouTube won't.
Yeah.
Or YouTube will take you down for something, but Facebook won't. So like
Right.
it's a weird little.
Well, it is Viacom if you really think about it, because Adult Swim's owned by Cartoon Network, which is
Yeah.
owned by Viacom. So they
Okay.
might copyright. it. So
Even
I would-
if you
I would-
played I was gonna say to play a clip from South Park about that whole episode, but
they might take
It
that's,
might-
that's
it'll probably
fucking that's
get
Viacom
taken
too,
down.
dude. Viacom,
they'll absolutely
bro.
take it down.
yeah,
Motherfuckers own everything.
Yeah.
I think that's the whole Paramount Plus pyramid, which is Viacom owns Paramount Plus, which owns Nickelodeon, Cartoon Network, MTV,
yeah.
VH1, all that bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
That's all theirs. It's crazy. Like I remember working at Dish, and then just like people kind of like, "Why is Dish taking away my channel?" I was like, honestly, it's not them. Like our contract ended with this other company, and then they're like, "Wait, there's a TV company that just owns TV channels."
Yes.
And I'm like, "Yes."
They also own
I
shows.
barely found out about this too, man.
Yeah.
It's wild.
Hey, that's good customer service. That's you empathizing with the
Yeah, 'cause
customer.
I'm
I
still
didn't
trying
know
to
that
come
was
to
a-
terms myself.
Yeah, I'm still trying to come to terms myself on this giant corporation that owns all these stations.
This is something I am also dealing with.
Experiencing, ma'am. I am with you on this one,
Yeah,
but I
great,
cannot
give it
help
to
you.
great job, Michael.
I learned something new today.
No, yeah, dude, that shit always tripped me out.
That's awesome. Well, all right. So let's start off with our. For the sake, I wanted to do a little bit of like
I didn't even
Irish.
play the intro.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you never played the intro. That's why
All
I
right.
didn't think we were on earlier.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry. Okay, do you know what? Before, okay, I wanted to do a
intro, Mickey.
JB. Okay, I wanted to do a little bit of Irish stuff, St. Patrick's stuff before we, like to start off with. I don't know because dude, this is
Catholic, I
St.
guess.
Patrick's Day. I know jack shit about like Irish.
That's what I'm
anything.
saying. You don't know about St. Patrick?
But I do drink proper 12 Irish apple from now on.
Now
You
we
know
do.
Liam Neeson. You saw the
Now
break.
we freaking drink proper 12
Yeah.
apple. Hell yeah.
All right, so long story short, let me turn off
You know Bono.
the
He's
desktop.
Irish.
All right, here is
South Park episode where he's like a big old
JB, no side comment. What are you doing? We're all having one conversation. One. That's right. This is the same mistake JB had. Like he'll do side conversations while we're talking. He'll
He
make his
brought
own-
up Bono.
I just said Bono. He's Irish.
No, yeah, but that doesn't change that you don't do a side. Okay, now you know.
We were talking about something.
Oh my
talking about
god, JB. Okay, here's our intro.
I'm gonna choose louder now.
I don't know. I've been told there's gotta be something else or someone there for
A
me.
new intro. This is us. We're on it. Oh shit! Oh, accidentally. Oh, I screwed that up. Oh, my bad. Okay, hopefully. No, I screwed it up. I'm sorry.
It's all
Dude,
good.
just for the sake of that, let's run the intro
Run
again.
the intro again.
I don't know. I've been told there's gotta be
Hell yeah! That's us now.
for me.
The Mickey G channel.
So all we're gonna do is watch Luck of the Irish. That's all. You just put it on.
This is actually a
It's a Luck of the Irish podcast.
this is actually a watch party for the Luck of the Irish.
That was like my brother's favorite movie, dude, for whatever reason. Like,
Really?
yeah, and
Look
every
at the
time he
Irish.
would turn, like, his ears would start changing. I remember he'd be like,
Your brother was like, "Fuck, I want my ears to change."
oh, fuck. Like, because we would always joke that he's part Irish because he just had this luck, like, in him. And then we saw that
He had
movie and
good
we're like,
luck.
dude, that's you.
Your brother has a. It's
because of luck he's Irish.
Was a Futurama's joke? The seven is a 7-leaf clover.
Yeah,
Right. The seventh leaf clover.
Oh, I don't know.
You haven't seen that one?
No, I haven't.
Really?
I haven't seen that many episodes of Futurama.
Yeah, it's brother is lucky and he has a 7-leaf clover.
That's twice.
Well,
as
didn't
rare.
he like steal it from Fry or something?
Yeah, that was the whole thing, and then like he's dead, but it was like his brother
And he's-
named the son after Fry.
Yeah.
Yeah, good shit.
Dude, yeah.
Good shit. That was a good
Great
episode.
show.
Yeah. Futurama's
All right. Well, apparently, right? So I was just going through Reddit and I was trying to find out some clips that I don't know were somehow related to
Right.
Irish people,
Okay.
Irish culture, St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah, they love potatoes.
And so I have two clips. One of them was this Irish man. He recorded audio for his funeral, and so he asked them that when they lowered his casket
I've seen
down.
how it was like, "Oh, help me out, you shite."
Oh,
Yes,
yeah,
I've seen how-
And so
That's a good one.
So when they lower his casket onto the ground, that they would play the audio. And so
Yeah, dude, play that shit. It's great. That was a good one.
here it is.
It's very wholesome.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Let me out the fucking bag in here. Bring the fuck on me. Is that priest I can hear? The fuck? Let me out. Hello? Hello? Stop the mask. Stop, I can hear you.
It's funny, but it's also mildly disturbing.
Yeah, but I mean that's just good sense of humor. That's just good death humor.
Hello? Easy, shame me. I'm in the box. No, I'm fucking front of you. I'm dead. You gotta hear that.
I'm dead.
Hello again. Hello. I just called to say goodbye.
Yeah, because that's the whole emotion. You're getting hit with sadness and happiness at the same time. It's awesome.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Here, look, another good Irish one is it's like one
The
bar.
crowd approves.
I think it's because again they're known for like their chants, right? Or like
Yeah.
Irish drinking songs
Right.
and shit like that, right?
I don't even know any, but yes.
I want a little bucket of ice. I don't want to go back for.
Let's see.
We talked about this last time.
Oh yeah, look, just put in one bar Irish, and it's the first fucking video that pops up.
One bar Irish.
Yeah,
All right, perfect.
an Irish.
Here we go. We're gonna do we're gonna be on an Irish trend today. One bar Irish.
Yeah, this video got real big. Like I think like 2 years ago.
Is it under an Irish tale?
Yeah, an Irish tale. Yeah,
Okay,
that's
there you
what
go.
it is.
All right, I got you.
It's good.
Bar! Oh! Am I long?
There's one bar mile long.
They didn't serve pints. Oh! Only buckets. Yeah! There was only one barman. Oh! Fuck. For every man. Get on there. The guards came. Oh! A mine guard. Hey! She was wearing glasses. Oh! And not this. She took me to jail. Oh! It was full of hookers. They cost a favor. Oh! I had a tenner. It wasn't plant. Oh! Fucking love it. A hash plant. Yeah! Had no leaves. Oh! I smoked them all. That's the end. Oh! Till next week.
That is badass, dude.
See, because it's like
That is hell of culture,
Because that's
dude.
what, yeah, man. Because that's what they're known for is like chants, bullshit like that. Because it's like whenever you see,
What's
like,
that song called?
like football games, you know, like
Yeah.
soccer football games.
Yeah.
Like they all have different chants and drinking shit. I mean, what Beer Fest brings that up in Beer Fest whenever
Yeah.
they go to like the underground like beer tournament.
Yeah.
Like all of them are singing like I think the
Yeah.
sailors are singing shit. Everyone's just singing like
Like a
Yeah.
song. It's like a riddle.
Yeah, some bullshit.
That's the greatest thing ever.
United
dude.
States doesn't really have that.
Yeah, dude, like community like that to where people and do you know what I've noticed that with the UK fights when people do fights when the UFC does fights in the UK or overseas, they'll just make up their own songs and it's like when Tommy Aspinall headlined a UFC card, they just like automatically knew to how to word and phrase his name into a song like Tommy Aspinall, Tommy Aspinall, Tommy Aspinall. Like how's everybody in sync to that point to where they're actually like fixing his name?
Yeah,
They're all drunk.
See and where it comes from is it comes from like that sport culture of just like pride for a team or a person. Because the only equivalent I could see for that, it would be like, like college sports here in the United States. For instance, like there's like Florida, Florida University, right? Their football arena is known as the Swamp. Right. So when you go there, you're in the swamp. So when the band starts playing and shit, everyone in the crowd is fucking doing this and clapping like this.
Yeah.
Like a gator. Like they're because again they're the Florida Gators, so it's like you're just hearing a bunch of like boom, like bullshit like that. I think what is it like Colorado University? Yeah, I think the Bisons or the Buffalo, some bullshit like that, right? So they literally run out, like the football team runs out with the Bison leading them. The USC, University of Southern California.
Okay,
they're the Trojans. So they have a motherfucker like on a chariot with a sword drawn, like running out. So that's the closest I could see where it goes into like that type of sportsmanship here in the States and all that. I mean, fuck, every time the UT scores or like whenever they win a game,
it's always like, somebody can yell Texas and then
Texas
somebody
fight.
just responds, fight.
Yeah,
Texas
fight.
Yeah. Texas fight. Like, you know exactly how to respond.
Yeah, that shit's fucking crazy, man.
That's what I'm so envious of is that like, they
really light up the fucking tower. It's orange at night. They have Big Ben.
Every time they do their chant too, like I remember being at those games, they'd be like da 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 da, and at the very end, it's like you always have to say like make them eat shit.
Yeah, make them eat shit.
Make them eat shit.
It's like a play off the. It's like the play off the fucking fight song. Yeah, it's like what the crowd made. Instead. Yeah.
But everybody was always yelling it like
hit him up. Yeah, it's hit him high, hit him low, make him eat shit. But the actual lyrics are very wholesome.
Yeah, it's really something else. Texas fight.
I'm so envious because like I really think MMA's in my personally like is like the greatest sport ever. But there's just something different about team sports. Like team sports is just on a whole nother level, dude. Yeah. Like that's what I've kind of noticed that people are so much more passionate, so much more like together.
See, it's like have you heard it, like the Buffalo Bills fans? Have you heard how fucking wild those fuckers
they're
get?
out there like in the fucking morning.
So like Buffalo, so the Buffalo Bills fans like just look up the bullshit they
Bills
do.
Mafia.
Bills
Mafia.
Bills Mafia. That's what they call themselves.
I just remember
and they're
seeing
notoriously known for breaking tables.
Yeah. They're always ones
that
like,
I have heard of.
They're jumping off of shit just to break the fucking tables. Like it's fucking
that's what
funny,
they're fucking
but
known
that's
for,
what.
man.
Yeah.
All right, let's check this out.
Congratulations, Bills fans. You did it. You
mind pouring me a
fucking
little
did
bit
it.
more?
You're all alive. This is your year-end review. Congratulations on making it to the playoffs, you beautiful, crazy, dumb shit, but lovely, lovely people.
See, and that's because I remember, like,
Oh my god.
when because Buffalo got some nasty snow, right? Like this past season. So what they had to
He's on fire.
So what they had to do is they had to go play in fucking Minnesota, right? So the Minnesota Vikings put out a press statement like, "Oh hey, y'all are playing at our stadium.
Yeah.
Don't get rowdy."
Yeah.
You know, they had to put out a PSA for the fans of Buffalo. And they still fuck shit up in fucking Minnesota. Like, dude, it's ridiculous. Bills fans.
It's like, but they're not like Philadelphia fans, though, right? Like,
Oh no, have you seen that shit too? Just
No.
look up. They did a spinoff of the Always Sunny thing, but Eagles win the Super Bowl. Always Sunny. Just put that. And
Wait,
it's just
is it an Always Sunny?
No, it's
question?
not.
shouldn't.
It's not an Always Sunny thing, but because again, the Eagles won the Super Bowl 4 years ago?
Yeah.
So it's just all the craziness that happened in Philly
Yeah.
after they won. Like they set cars on fire. People were riding ATVs up the steps that Rocky went up.
How would I? Which one is it? There was this one. It's Always
The
Sunny in
gang goes to
Philadelphia.
Super Bowl. No.
The gang wins the big game.
Let me see.
It's Always Sunny. Eagles win the Super Bowl.
Well, they do a whole episode on that where I can't remember if it's like they didn't go to the game or what.
Eagles win
Oh,
the
it's
Super
the first
Bowl.
one. Go
Everyone to
back
the
up. Go
Pistons?
back up.
The gang wins.
It's that one, the green one.
Oh, this one?
Yeah.
Okay. all
Yeah,
right.
it's 5 years ago. Shit. Yeah.
5
it.
years ago.
How fucked up is that, dude? That's great. That's great.
That is awesome.
You should watch Always Sunny.
Oh my God, dude.
We're just having a good time, bro.
They're destroying their city. Yeah.
See, and apparently, like, when they're just fighting. See, that was the Patriots bus leaving
Oh
Yeah.
shit.
the fucking place.
That's funny, dude.
So what they'll do in these cities too, and I've heard they do it in Houston also,
like the ATV.
yeah, is when they know that like there's gonna be big parades. So like even whenever the Astros win the World Series, right?
Yeah.
They'll grease the fucking light poles
So they-
so they can't climb. And motherfuckers will still climb
the
the light
grease
poles.
poles,
Like,
that's why they're-
yeah, they'll grease up the poles and like slick them up. So
That
no
is
one does
awesome,
bullshit
dude.
like that. It's crazy.
I would love to be in a society to where every now and then things get broken. You know what I mean?
Well, fuck. Like my brother and his chick went to the World Series parade they had for the Astros.
Oh,
this
for
past
Houston,
year. In
right?
Houston,
That
man.
was actually a
there
lot more
there was
chill.
Like, there was over, I think it was like 1.5 million people
Yeah.
downtown at that parade.
You could probably look up that.
He
a
said
video
that
like
everyone
that.
was like, it was like sardines. Everyone was like, fucking this. I think the one that got really big a couple years back when the Astros won, not this one, but the last one that they won, like the guy that dropped his hat.
Yeah.
So everyone was
Yeah,
throwing
so
it
they
up
were
the
throwing
fucking
it up,
the
yeah.
fucking parking garage.
Yeah.
Like, so you drop your hat on the 6th floor of the parking garage.
Okay.
So people, what they're doing is everyone on the ground level is throwing the hat up to the next level. Someone catches it.
And then
Throws
there
it up to
goes.
the third. Someone catches it, and then they keep throwing it up. Yeah,
So
that,
finally
Oh,
got
they
to
were
the
assisting
person.
each other.
yeah,
Yeah,
they're assisting each
exactly.
other. You can find that one. That one's. I'm pretty sure that one's up
What's
there.
it called? Parking,
Garage.
garage,
Hat.
cat.
Hat.
Oh,
Thomas.
hat. Do you know what? That's exactly what it's showing up on.
Yeah, it's that. Yeah, it's that first one. Yeah, see, and it's Houston.
Astros World Series. Yeah.
Yeah, that was when that was the cheating year.
Yep.
Hey, this is H-Town.
Yep.
It's gotta show H-Town pride. Houston Astros. World champs 2 times.
See, they're not destroying the city.
Yeah, they're doing. Well, this is them at the stadium. So.
No, that's there in the city.
No, that's them in the city. They,
Oh, wow.
what they did is they paraded him through the whole fucking thing.
On and off the field,
Wow.
you push yourself, you get where you want to go.
World Series champions 2022.
Oh no, wait, this is last year.
Celebrating
But
our World Series
I think they might show.
champs, Astros with a parade fit for the kings of baseball that they are. I'm Ron Trevino.
And I'm Reika Mutaraj. Tens of thousands of
What was her
people
name?
from all
Ron
walks of life
Trevino?
lined downtown streets to
Not
say
Trevino.
Trevino.
Not Trevino. No, it wasn't Trevino.
another time
It was
in the
Trevino.
It was a party like
Ron.
Ron Trevino.
Not Ronaldo.
Not Ronaldo Trevino, but Ron Trevino.
Who the hell is that? That guy's name is Alex, isn't it? It's probably Alec.
No, yeah, not even Alex, but
It's Mickey with an E.
no, Alib. It's Alib.
Where the heck is the stupid parking? All right, let's see.
Yeah, just,
and
yeah.
Smith Street there, right next to Wells Fargo Plaza, the big building.
Some fans camped out for
No,
3 to 4
this is
hours
from this
before
year.
the parade.
Oh, so
Because this is 2022.
No, I think
No, this is the 2022 one.
I don't
Yeah,
think
it's not
this
that
is.
one.
A baseball cap being thrown.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay, hold
I
on.
liked her.
Time with the family, very nice.
Very nice.
Yeah.
They didn't even capture any
I
of
liked her
it.
answer, Pena, and she came up with that very quickly, as did some other folks in the crowd. Jeremy Belly.
Yeah, see, they fucking giving it back.
I want the whole footage. I mean,
See, man, because it's like, I remember, like, the
There's
one,
just that it was somebody with their phone, right?
like, it wasn't even a football game or anything, but it was like us being at, like, the state marching competition, right? And motherfuckers started doing the wave.
Yeah.
And dude, it so being in a crowd function, like whenever you went to go see the Cowboys play, did motherfuckers do the
I
wave while
think-
you're there?
Yeah,
right?
they did it at least once or
How
twice.
many
yeah.
times did it go around?
Like 2 or 3.
No, yeah. See, like
Yeah.
that shit's crazy.
It was
man.
more like in the beginning. Yeah, when the
Yeah.
game started, like, yeah, then it
Just
really
wait,
did.
yeah.
I feel like I've had that.
Camaraderie.
That's happened more like at baseball games.
Baseball games. I've been
Definitely during like the 7th inning, right?
Yeah.
If there's a part that starts it, then you can see like everybody like,
Yeah.
and then you just see everybody getting involved, and you kind of feel
Yeah,
obligated
to be
like,
a part of a wave.
You have to get involved, you know.
Sports camaraderie.
Let me see if this is the video.
I
You
think,
wanna
that,
go to a-
I think that one is. Yeah, it's that one. That
There
was
it
the
is.
one. That was the one from 5 years ago, 6 years ago.
Oh, well, they did a great job.
No, look at that shit. Look. It's fucking crazy.
And they're all excited about it, too.
Yeah, dude. Like, it's camaraderie. See, that's humanity. That's what I like to see. This is the shit I like to see.
That's awesome.
It wasn't even his hat; he just kept it.
I know, right? He made it seem like it was him that dropped the fucking hat.
That is awesome, dude. Dude, yeah, that's camaraderie at its best, dude.
It is. It really is.
Over a hat.
Over a fucking hat.
Yeah, over a hat, yeah.
And we're fighting over what?
Fighting over what? Ukraine.
We're fighting over Ukraine and the oil.
I've had
Russia.
too much proper 12.
Apple flavored.
Yeah.
Where's my gun, Mickey?
JV's starting to get like too like at our country.
I know you had
See,
an
that's why I like
AK-47 in the garage.
That's why, dude. The meme I like that's come out recently is like everyone finding photos from like September 10th, 2001, like the Mariah Carey one, like Mariah Carey at McDonald's.
unfazed.
He's like she was unfazed by the days before, like shit that happened the day before, or day after. Because I think
yeah.
one of the other bullshits is in the first Saw movie, like they're stuck in like Jigsaw's bullshit on September 10th. So the day after is fucking 9/11. Everyone's like, Mariah Carey, like September 12th.
She's not even phased at a McDonald's.
She wasn't phased. She's at McDonald's.
She's at a McDonald's.
She's eating her McGriddle.
She probably didn't even
Like
know.
that's hilarious.
Let me look.
I think it's been long enough, right? We could joke about it. It's been 20,
No, yeah, dude. It's been
22.
People were making jokes about it, like not even like 4 or 5
couple
years
days
after, like not even a year after, I would say.
See, Mickey, the only thing though is don't look up the dancing Israelis. Just don't look that up. Just don't look up dancing Israelis.
All right, I won't do it.
Everybody forgets that, like, you know, you remember the Twin Towers, right? But what about the?
Oh,
there was another.
building 7.
Yeah, there was another building that got blown up.
No,
the
that's what I'm saying.
Metropolitan
Like
area.
that's why I don't look up the dancing Israelis, because that whole bullshit is like the day the attacks happened in the, because again New York has that very prominent like his like Hasidic Jew area,
right,
to where like it's one of the highest populations of Jewish people besides like I think like Israel, like here in the United
Whoa.
States, like Hasidic Jews. And whenever the first tower fell, there's photos of like I think like 10, 12 motherfuckers dancing in a circle, like,
Oh my
going
God.
like that. So that's why I don't look up the dancing Israeli.
He's telling you to look it up.
All right, dude. Okay, before we look up the dancing Israeli videos. All right, this is a video
Just
from.
don't do it though.
This is a video from a morning news
Was it?
video clip.
Yeah.
And this was on St. Patrick's Day, and I guess they were talking about drinking or something. I don't know. It had to do with, but
No, did you see the one the Dallas one where the guy stole the monkey?
No.
The guy, but I put it on so the guy steals the monkey, but the story is, it was a African American that steals it.
Okay.
But whenever and the guy that was
I don't
doing
know why
the,
that's important.
Well, no,
Okay.
the only
Because
reason
of the
the only
story.
reason it's important is because when the news reporter was reading the story off, like the first photo it shows is the culprit.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, 2 monkeys stolen from the African zoo, from the Dallas Zoo. And the first photo that is brought up is the perp. And it's an African American. And he double backs. Like, I think this is wrong. Like, he's like, we're not going to do this story.
Yeah.
You know, but it's because he thought
calling
that,
him
like,
a monkey.
he thought he was calling him a monkey.
Yeah.
But in actuality, he was still saying the right script. But the way that the photos were, I guess, edited to be
He
put
took
in,
it wrong.
He took it in the wrong context of like, oh shit, I'm calling this dude a fucking monkey. But in actuality, yeah, this African American guy stole 2 tamarin monkeys from the Dallas Zoo.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Crazy.
No,
They're
dude,
like,
it's
two
funny.
monkeys were stolen.
from the Dallas, and
Here
it showed,
they are.
and then and
It's the
that's what
guy.
he thought. He thought they were going to show the monkeys first, and not the perpetrator.
If
But
you were
they
that
showed the
guy,
perp.
what would you do though?
I would still go with the script. I mean,
You would
fuck
go
it.
with it? I'd be
Well,
like-
because again, I'm not trying to call any person a monkey. I'm just
Right.
letting that know right now. I'm not doing that. But
Exactly.
like he doubled back because
was
he
on the
thought
spot.
because he was on the spot. Dude. He was just like, oh shit.
Do you know which one it was?
It's Tamarin Monk. It was in Dallas.
Where you're
but-
not gonna play yours?
That's why all of these are.
Well, all those are the actual story, but the
Yeah.
one where the guy like doubled back on it.
Put Dallas.
It's in there from Dallas Zoo.
Yeah, because that just happened, but I don't know how to find that.
No, it's because
specific clip.
we're all talking around each other. No, I'm saying I
What?
put Dallas in there.
Did you? No, you didn't.
It's
Yeah,
right-
you
you
did. It's
can
right
see
there.
it.
I see all of the first 2 videos say Dallas Zoo,
No, it's right after from Dallas.
but I don't. No,
It's gotta be that first
No,
one.
it's not. It was like a local news station that was reporting on it, and then the guy doubles back.
Never mind. I
So
don't know.
not
It's gonna be
pop
hard to
up. But
find it. Yeah.
no, but that's the story.
It's probably been redacted.
But the
already.
fact, so what's fucked up is, so not only were those 2 monkeys stolen by that one dude, right? But a week before that, one of their big cats goes missing at that same zoo. So everyone was speculating, was that the same guy that was trying to steal like an exotic cat at that zoo?
Right. And then he sold it already.
Makes sense.
And then he was
Yeah,
like,
dude,
well,
it's
if I stole a
fucking
cat,
crazy,
I
man.
can steal
Or
2 monkeys.
Yeah, I'm just trying to steal 2 tamarins.
Something's going on in Dallas. There's a
Something's
rare-
just going on because
there's
what was it yesterday at the San Antonio Zoo?
Oh,
Did
yeah.
you see that bullshit? One of the tree branches fell on a family of 7.
Oh shit!
Yeah, man. that
Absolutely not. I had no idea.
And did they survive?
shit's- Yeah, they all lived. Unfortunately.
All 7 did.
All 7
Didn't make it out.
A little late for the crowd, but okay, that's fine. All right, well, this is just a regular news story or whatever, and obviously there was some type of mix up or miscommunication. Here it is.
Go for it.
Wednesday, mild, some sunshine, 60. Thursday, partly sunny skies, and 57. And to another woman who likes to be double-fisted in a different way, I think, Jess.
What? She's down.
She means beer. Don't put me on YouTube. My God.
Too late.
Jessica Boyington likes to get double fisted.
Yeah, we're going to take a pause. We're going to keep
She's on YouTube, and now she's on the Mickey.
And now she's on the Nikki G show.
But yeah,
That was great.
but that's what I
Double fisting means 2 beers in
that's why I think she was
double-fisting.
somebody else who likes to get double fisted.
But if you were in our
They're all
day and
Freud. It's
age-
the proper term is called a Freudian slip.
How naive do you have to be to not know that double fisted is very much a sexual innuendo?
Exactly.
Let's play it again.
That was her doing that shit on purpose. Just look at her little smirk after she
Yeah.
says it. She enjoyed it.
60. Thursday,
She likes to get
partly sunny
double-fisted.
skies, And 57. And to another woman who likes to be double-fisted in a different
To
way.
another one.
To another woman that likes to be double fisted.
She means beer. She means beer. She means beer. Don't put me on YouTube.
She said it in a way to where it was
She
like
likes to be double fisted.
no. But she said it in a way to where it's like she had to make it a point to where okay, this has happened before. I've been in this situation where people have accused me
Of being double fisted.
or liking to be double fisted.
So that are you?
So I have to
what
make it
are you
clear.
saying right now? Is like people are around the water cooler at the news place. Like, so did you see? She likes. Did you hear she likes to be double fisted?
What was her
You
name?
told me she didn't like it.
It was like
but apparently she
Boynefield.
does. Like
So,
that sort of thing.
Josh, the camera guy, you know, like he got two in there.
She told him.
Jessica
to do it.
Boyington likes to be.
Jessica Boynton. You like to be double fisted.
She likes to be
okay.
double
Like she had to like you know what I
I'm
mean.
sorry
Like,
you were called out on your sexual.
She didn't have to say like she means beer. She didn't have to say
She means beer.
that.
Yeah, no, if anything,
means
she
beer.
did have to say that.
You think so?
Oh,
In order to not imply that other innuendo, like
yeah,
It's
yeah,
a Freudian
yeah.
slip.
Look, JB likes to get double fisted. Obviously, you need to clarify.
you
like,
obviously
no, I
mean
don't like-
beer. Because
absolutely not.
why would I want to like to be double fisted? No, nobody likes that.
Exactly, JB. That's
Except
why.
for Boynton.
That's why Boynton maybe sexually she might like to be double
They
fisted.
should have just called it something else.
Yeah, no shit, JB. That's the whole point of the story.
She likes to have two drinks at one time. Just clarify the whole fucking thing. And what
She likes
to do.
the two hands full, you know?
Oh my god.
2 hands full.
Oh, well, hey, way to point out my Jimmy Dore shirt. Thanks, Zach. I appreciate it. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Who's Brandon?
Thanks for the. Do you know? Let me play that clip.
No, have you seen all the bullshit of so because AI stuff is being more like prevalent?
Yeah.
Like the presidents playing video games. Have you seen that? To where they have like AI voiceovers of like Joe Biden with Donald Trump and Barack Obama, Ben Shapiro, or like Jordan Peterson and bullshit playing like Minecraft. Or they're playing like you
Get out of my server, Donald Trump.
no bullshit. Yeah, literally like that, and it's them playing like video games. Like, hey Donald, so I got your magic pickaxe over here. It's
No.
enchanted. Like, yeah, dude.
He's like, no, get out of my server.
No, Josh, this is the perfect wall I'm trying to make. Like, oh, dude, it's great.
AI nowadays is awesome, dude.
Kind of is, but I'm kind of scared.
Couldn't be any better. When
a
are you
double-edged
interviewing
sword.
ChatGPT? That's a good question.
Oh yeah, we
Soon,
should.
Honestly, we should. Yeah.
Let's just do it right now. That's a good call. Yeah.
ChatGPT.
Let's just start talking. Let's make it conscious, like how everyone else has been making it conscious.
What do you want to ask?
It's
her?
already too late.
Too late. What the hell you doing? Oh, to make it conscious. Okay, never mind.
It's too late already.
I thought you were saying it was too late.
It was late. Like it was too late. Like 10, 15 years ago.
All right, hold on. Give me a second. Michael, can you throw out that gum, please?
I don't know, dude. It's pretty tasty. Hasn't lost its flavor. I'm sorry.
It's obviously a juicy fruit.
No, it's extra
Oh, yeah. It still has
because
flavor.
they didn't have any Orbit.
It still has flavor.
At the store. I'll make sure to masticate away from the camera.
Thank you, man. Thanks, man. Let me bring it up. All right, here we
It's
go.
because you know what he's doing.
What do you want to ask it?
What questions are there?
No, you can ask it anything. That's the whole thing. Ask them if it's ever heard of the Mickey G podcast before.
I think you're supposed to ask. Whatever.
No,
Okay.
just
no. Yeah. What is the
Mickey G.
Mickey G
Even if you just put channel.
channel? I'm sorry, but as a language model, I don't have access to understand specified information about. Dude, that's how like underground we are. Lame. Okay.
Oh, who will be spared when they're? So I feel like we have to ask it a question before that.
Will the robots take over?
Because the one that I've talked to is like Replica, because there's like Replica AI, and I've talked to Replica, and that one gets pretty wild. Like if you start asking it pretty like self-conscious questions.
All right, let's put it out there and just see It's difficult to predict with certainty who will be spared when the robots take over, as it depends on a variety of factors, such as the type of robots and the industries that they impact. However, there are some general. What the hell is going on?
No, so what you put bad is say that seems like a templated answer. Can you tell me how you actually feel?
Oh, good one.
That's what you got to put because that came out too quick.
Yeah. Okay. Hold on. Okay.
Look, it's still trying to type shit out.
And like a
templated answer. How do you actually feel?
Tell me how you actually feel. I don't have personal. Okay. You son. All right, everyone. All right, how about this? Will robots take over the world? No, it's highly unlikely the robots will take over the world. Where robots. Okay, how long until we get sex robots? Sex robot already exists. Oh shit!
Ah, fuck.
Here's a link right here. Give me a link, bro. Can you send me a link for the sex robot?
Oh, you can't.
Bullshit.
Legally, I can't, but just know that they're out there.
Okay. What is the best brand of sex robot?
No, yeah, this is bullshit.
Lame as hell. You jackass. I don't care about what your opinion. Whatever. Do the robots plan? All right, let's check
I'll
this
be
out.
back. I'm gonna go back and piss.
Let's put this
You
on.
can grab another beer if you want.
Go for it,
It's up to
bud.
you. It's up to you.
Actually, when you go, King. Can you
wanna
put
try one?
ice in this? Ah, damn, I drink too.
A glass over there. Can I bring ice for you all?
Yeah. Just if whatever you could find, just fill it up. I guess.
Bring the whole fridge.
All right, let's see. Let me take my off. No, robots do not plan on using humans as batteries. That's awesome. Plan on using humans as batteries, like in the movie The Matrix. The idea that robots would need to use humans as a power source is
That's
not
why
something-
they were all enslaved, you stupid robot.
Are you calling the robots
I'm just
stupid? What the hell's your
All
problem?
of humanity was enslaved. That's why they couldn't get as much power out of us as they could. And then they needed to keep making more, so they were just cloning people.
All right. Well, I'm glad you voiced that, JB. That's
He obviously hasn't seen The Matrix.
now I know. All right. Well, when Michael comes back, there's a few topics I kind of want to run through. That way we can get some good,
Put the hat back on.
Glad to see it's smart enough to lull us into a sense of false security.
That's its plan and wants us to make us feel safe. Why would the enemy tell you its plan?
Dude, I am totally on the level to where I love technology. I love AI. I'm like totally not against. I don't think robots are going to take over.
If we were ever to leave this planet, we would need AI. We would need robots. We would need that sort of sentient extra.
Robots aren't sentient, damn it.
No, but we would need sort of that idea of a sentient robot that can take our place because we're flesh and bone. We're limited to our plane.
Okay.
Robots aren't, we can create these sort of elements that can withstand certain things, but they also need to have the understanding that us humans have
Yeah.
in order to, eventually leave from here.
Okay. So like, what if robots left from here? What's that going to do?
So then you would find the next Earth. That would be their purpose.
Yeah, but it's just going to be full of robots.
No, the robots are us. Like it's almost like a probe. You know what a probe is?
Oh, we're
right?
using it as a tool.
Exactly.
Okay, I see. All right. I thought you meant like when human beings are wiped out. That we're gonna.
If it's
Cheers, Slanty. Happy St. Patty's Day, mates. Skunks drinking a green beer with y'all tonight.
dude, Skunks, dude, show Skunks the.
Put
show
up a 12. It's on the fucking canvas, mate.
Skunks killed a whole bottle of this last time within like 2 hours. He'll probably kill this like in half that
Honestly,
time.
dude, I think they double pane the proper 12 bottles because they go really quick. But hey, that was a very pleasant surprise that this is really good.
Dude, it's really good.
We didn't expect this to actually taste good, but it tastes great.
Now, I love Irish apples.
Yeah,
because of proper 12.
Yeah, because of this. That's why he loves Irish apples.
I love Irish apples.
Yeah. All right.
And Connor.
Do you know? Speaking of Conor McGregor, do you know? I'll go ahead and go on to the next topic. Okay, so Conor McGregor. All right, let me bring this up just so I'm ready. You know he snapped his leg, right?
What?
So Conor McGregor, yeah, he snapped his leg. You know this, right? That's why he's been gone for so long because his leg got snapped during the fight.
Yeah.
Okay, well, Conor McGregor, his last fight was with Dustin Poirier, where he snapped his leg. You know,
that was how many years ago?
Yeah, the bone broke complete. I don't know. And so what happened was he's been gone for a long time. And so throughout the whole time that he's been gone, and this was, it was really bad. Throughout the whole time that he's been gone, there's been a lot of criticism because he hasn't been drug tested by USADA throughout the whole time that he was gone. And it turns out he took himself out of the USADA pool.
Okay.
And so at first there was criticism like he's using this as an excuse to take steroids. And when Conor McGregor left the UFC, or when he was out with his injury, he got jacked. Like he got really jacked and he was weighing a bunch and he said, do you know what? I don't think I'm going to be able to fight at 155 anymore. I'm going to fight at 170. And so that was his thing. I'm going to fight at 170 now. And so there was all these accusations that like he was doing steroids at the time that he was recovering from his injury because he hadn't been USADA tested at all. And so from that, there's been a lot of awareness put out that even though like there's a very strict list of drugs or performance enhancing drugs.
Like certain supplements that they're able to take that don't really get caught or
exactly that they're not allowed to take.
They're legal.
To where like I've heard that if they take too much caffeine, that's like
but that's rare though.
But
that's,
okay,
yeah.
Well, hold on.
Then.
And so, hold on. Let me bring this shit up. And so the reason that I bring that up is because now it's brought awareness to a totally different subject that it may be too restrictive to where someone like a Chris Weidman, who also snapped his leg, he hasn't been able to come back and he's been out for twice as long as Conor. Why?
Because of what they have him on to like get him better.
Yeah, and so that's why I like to where like look. It's okay to be on the USADA testing pool, all this stuff, but if it comes to a point to where like the doctor recommends like, hey, we're gonna have to put you on some type of, regimen to where it's not gonna comply with USADA's rules.
Okay, so then what are you saying? So then you just give him more time?
So what I'm saying is that a lot now this has been the new thing that like fighters have been made aware of. Like, look, if I'm injured, I'm gonna retire. Or I'm going to get out of the USADA pool. I'm going to take whatever things that I need to put in my body to heal, especially something as traumatic as your leg snapping in half.
Yeah.
And then once it's healed, then I'll go back into the USADA pool. And so what happened was Conor McGregor did an interview recently, and he still hasn't been tested, but he wants to fight soon. He wants to fight at the end of July.
Okay.
And it's difficult because when you're in the USADA pool, you have to be tested within a 6-month period before you can fight again.
That's only
which isn't doable. That's like 3-4 months until.
Yeah, like your piss is clean and all that. It's like, did you ever see the documentary Icarus?
Wait, hold on. Before we go on to that, I want to stay on this subject.
Well, no, but what it goes off of is that, which is like you being on like a supplement, like let's say a steroid, that was prescribed to you by a doctor that's going to help your like bones get better, right? So in Icarus, what this dude did is he did the Tour de France, right? So he competed in the Tour de France, and he did one not on steroids, and then he did one on steroids that were not able to be, like detected and all that. So he was just showing, that aspect of like, oh well, like this testing's bullshit.
Yeah.
Like this test doesn't make any sense because here I am, and who else is taking these type of performance enhancing drugs that aren't
not
regulated? Yeah, and it's not being regulated, and that was the whole thing. That's why the only reason I'm bringing up the Icarus thing is because it falls into that line of like, oh, because I mean, fuck, dude, cancer patients take steroids all the time, and that's the only reason why Neil Armstrong was on steroids while he was doing
Lance
his
Armstrong.
Lance Armstrong, not Neil Armstrong. Neil Armstrong was on
Went to the
steroids when
moon.
he went to the moon. They made him take steroids. Neil Armstrong was on steroids on taking.
You need to
the
be
moon.
strong as fuck or something like that.
No, but Lance Armstrong, yeah. So Lance Armstrong being on fucking steroids because again he had testicular cancer. Nigga was riding with one nut the whole time, right?
Yeah.
And I mean that's just what cancer patients have to go through. But he was still getting like shit on because it's like, oh well, this guy was on steroids doing the Tour de France and he won so many. I was like, yeah, dude. I mean, this guy was going under radiation therapy and chemotherapy while he was still fucking
nothing
training.
to lose.
Yeah. So I mean, it's that same fucking aspect. Man.
Yep.
That's what, and so like now fighters are like they're realizing, well, do you know maybe this isn't as unethical as we thought. You know what I mean? Like maybe like if we do have a serious injury, we could come out of the testing pool. Yeah. And then fix our injury and then come back and then work within the rules. Okay,
because it's the whole stigma of the word steroid. Yeah. Like it's the stigma of the whole word fucking
Strong as fuck.
Need to be strong as fuck.
The moon ain't like you gotta be strong. Dude. Like,
you gotta be hard.
You gotta be
You
hard.
gotta be hard.
The moon ain't no place for
moon
like
ain't no bitch.
soft people.
The moon
Like,
ain't a bitch. But yeah, like it's just the stigma of the word steroid. But that's just the medical term for what it's being called.
right, because steroid is just like a bubble.
It's a broad term of
It's a
something that's an
bubble
enhancement
of-
that helps your body overcome what it needs to overcome.
Yeah, because people think like steroid, like it's just this one drug that
you're
put
using
in a syringe
to pump muscle,
and you put it in your ass.
It's like it helps you to pump muscle, but you know,
like,
but do you
no.
know how a steroid works?
Yeah,
and the only reason why those steroids work to help pump muscle is because it's helping regrow at the same time shit's being fucking depleted.
But I've had steroids for like my throat.
Yeah,
you know,
man.
for stuff like
I got strep or I got
for
like
stuff like that.
a
And
bronchial.
the
fucking
steroid is just to like help enforce you. So that way, like
the
you're
most
just-
common
you're
use of a
just getting over
steroid is
whatever.
like a fucking what is it? The inhalers.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, like that's a steroid.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you have to fucking have if
I
you
was
get
there,
tested.
yeah.
Yeah, if you get tested like, is he on any drugs? You have to say like,
That'll
hey,
probably-
like,
yeah.
I
I'm
have
taking
asthma
this.
because I'm
Yeah.
taking this and it's a steroid for my
It's
asthma. inhaler.
acetaminophen or whatever.
Yeah,
it's
some
the
bullshit
name
like
is called or whatever. But all it is it's a muscle relaxer. That's all it is. It helps your muscles relax, so that way they're not contracting. They're not putting you in that suffocating state.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
But you can put it in any sort of muscle. You put it in your muscle, and that's why like your muscle's more relaxed. Those people that lift, that's why they're able to get more out of that workout
Heavy pump.
than when they're not on steroids, right?
So what happened was so it's opened up all these fighters' eyes. Maybe that's something we could do. Okay,
Right.
And so this goes towards the clip I'm going to show to where Conor McGregor did an interview recently with Ariel Helwani, and what happened was he did an interview with Ariel Helwani, and so it was live.
Okay.
But after the fact, you can edit your live videos after you've already put them out.
for sure.
And they edited out one portion of the interview.
When they're talking about steroids.
And this portion of the interview that they're editing out, it's in regards to his talks with USADA, who does all the drug testing. And it sounds as if they're making exceptions for him. And so this is where I'm going to play the video.
He's bringing in enough money. Dude.
All right. So I'm going to play the video right now. Let me put it up.
Any chance you fight twice this year?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I can see it moving.
Why
pretty
is there a
fast
little
when it
Conor
moves.
behind him?
We're gearing up. And there's a lot going on behind the scenes and all, but I feel it will move fast. There's no issue why it shouldn't move fast. So I assume late summer, late summer, maybe a little bit later, depending. I would like that, and then of course that's still half the year left.
We back, much has been made of this USADA pool. Are we back in finally? Because that's when the clock starts to the comeback, right?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not rushing nothing, right? So there's hurdles and whatnot, but we're in contact, we're in constant communication, and there's an interview scheduled and a meeting happened, and then it will be official.
Okay.
So, but the 6 month thing is not what they had said was it's 2 clean tests.
Yeah.
And off I go.
Fuck was he looking at?
He was looking at his agent, bro.
Exactly.
What the fuck?
Exactly.
You look at your agent.
Okay.
Still,
But like, okay.
Oh, hold on.
USADA's the guy.
context?
USADA's the guy, right? He's the gatekeeper. So if anything that USADA says goes.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So he's saying 2 clean piss tests.
Yeah, and you're good to go.
Within what duration? Like, does USADA decide that?
Until we schedule.
Until they schedule the fight, but the thing is though, they can fuck them up and be like, "You have a piss test before the weigh-in." They can do bullshit like that unless they like say like.
Hold on, I need to take a piss real bad, dude. I need.
Look, he's gonna go take a piss
taking an
test
Irish
right now.
piss.
I'm gonna take a drug test.
I'm gonna take an Irish piss. Okay, but I guess my point is like, if USADA's the guy, and USADA says,
yeah,
he's good to go. Can you like
you don't think they can
argue that?
you don't think they can surprise him like, oh hey, you got to take a test real quick,
like in that moment?
Yeah, because I've seen
Yeah.
some where they make them take a test like the day prior to the fight or like 12, 14 hours prior to them actually fighting.
I'm not like too against that whole but then again,
Because if it's like a healing, if you have like a reason for taking the steroid, then yeah, like
Right.
that's chilling.
But then again, it's just Connor saying this. He could be wrong. He could just be.
Was that him saying
this
it?
just to
Because
say
again,
it.
this nigga did. Yes.
he's like,
Yeah.
yeah, okay, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. He had to get the okay.
But
He had
it's
to get-
like-
he had to get the thumbs up.
I guess he was looking, and the guy was like, yeah, like
You could bring up
like
the
you
topic.
could, because then if it was like a no, you know what I mean, then it'd be like, okay, subject change, or some other idea. But I'm on the side of if USADA tests him, okay, fine,
Yeah.
it's okay. That whole 6 month rule, I guess it's like you said, what is that line? What are the
Like, does he know when the test is going to happen? Whereas again, it's like it's one of those like kind of like a probation bullshit, right? So like when you get put on probation, it's like a random drug test. So are they
exactly, yeah.
Because again, like some of
Or
these
how
fighters,
much- or
some
how
of these
much-
fighters have been tested like 48 hours, 15 hours prior to a fight, just for them to be like, oh hey, so just making sure.
But even then, it's like, okay, so how much do doctors now? Do they make more of an impact? Do they make less of an impact?
Well,
You know.
again, at that point, it's always a bigger picture with that because it's like
Right.
if the doctor's making the impact, does the doctor also have money in the fight? Do the bullshit have money in the fight? Yeah, so I mean, that's always a thing.
You get UFC doctors, like
UFC doctor.
UFC doctors. That's what I'm saying. Like USADA's the same, like
He's probably the cleanest doctor to deal with, so they can use him as the
right
thing,
as the basis of okay.
All right, so here's the thing. Pretty much what he's unknowingly admitting is that USADA is making an exception for
Yeah.
Conor McGregor.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Instead of going through the 6 month testing period, they're saying, okay, as long as you take 2 tests in between now and whenever your fight is,
But they're not going to
we'll let you
surprise him.
fight.
But they're not surprising him with the test, though, right? They're not going to be like, oh hey, I'm going to test
No,
you day prior to the fight.
look, that's all unknown. We don't know.
Okay.
Right.
USADA does surprise tests.
You won't know until it happens. Pretty much, like
USADA does surprise tests.
Right.
So
Yeah.
it could.
No,
it
yeah,
could,
that's what I'm saying.
It could be a
That's
surprise
because
test.
that's happened before.
It could be a surprise test. It could just be like, pre and post, whatever. But the really the controversial thing about it is that they're making an exception. And the only other exception that they've done that we know about is the Brock Lesnar incident, to where Brock Lesnar,
Yeah.
they wanted to get him to fight, at UFC 200.
At
And
UFC 200, because that was him coming back from his wrestling bullshit.
And he
and getting
tested
back
positive,
into
right?
Yeah. What happened was he didn't go. They made an exception.
He was like on a growth hormone. It was a growth hormone. Yeah. That's what they were calling it.
They made an exception that he didn't have to go through the 6-month thing, that he could,
They didn't even test him.
And no, they did test him.
No, they did test him. That's what I'm saying. Like, but it wasn't a steroid. It was a growth hormone he was on because he was recovering from an injury.
I think what he got popped for was it's a blocker. I think it was like an estrogen blocker or something like that. Something that balances out. Like when you're coming off of steroids, you have to take some type of blocker, to kind of equal it. But regardless, it was a banned substance, and so like, and that's how we know Brock Lesnar actually did get tested, because he popped. He failed the test. He failed the post fight test.
He couldn't fight.
And so they're making the same exception for Conor McGregor, and it's like, okay, the UFC is the one hiring you. The UFC is the one paying USADA to do this testing, and for big fights, they're making exceptions. And it's like, and so it should. That's what makes it.
If you get into ground level of that, I mean, like that happens in like high school sports all the fucking time. Right. Like you have less
money
less money, but it's the same concept of like star player needs to play. He hurt his leg, but he needs to be there because there's scouts that are looking for him. So Doc Smith, can you clear him? And we'll give you a bonus if you clear him, because we're going to be able to go to. It's the the King of the Hill episode where it's the running back needs to pass.
The flying Hawaiian.
The flying Hawaiian needs to pass, and they make him seem like he's retarded. Even the mom's down to make him play off of him being retarded too. Like,
that was a really messed up scene.
Dude, that's because that's the way it is, man.
Yeah.
But again, a bigger level is the Conor McGregor USADA thing happening. But again, like you can see that even at like local levels, bro. You see that in like local sports, and shit. Because like there's been times to where like this past football season, right? One of my cousin playing for South. And then hearing like, oh yeah, like this player got hurt and they just gave him a splint, but like we think he broke his foot. And we're like, but you gave him a splint. Yeah, because you said he was fine, and the doc said he was good to go for next week because like he's a star player. Just like, bro.
Yeah, that's not.
That's not right.
He's got a big ass. One shoe size too bigger than the other one.
Man.
And so that's the contra. It adds to the question of the validity. It adds to the credibility for USADA of whether, like, can we even, they're paid by the UFC. Can we even trust them to actually have that integrity?
That's every sport, bro.
No, I know. But I'm setting the precedent.
But you're saying the president says this is the first big one to bring the UFC.
You're talking about UFC,
but the UFC being in that light of that president of like,
how much money
are they cheating the doctors?
I'm asking the question that everyone else is asking, but I'm not. I'm on your side.
I'm just like,
because again, man, like seeing this, like, because again, man, this is the first time me hearing that, like the Conor thing. You all bringing me up with this right now, right?
Yeah.
But it's like, dude, like this is the NFL referee scandal that was 2017, 2018, to where there was a referee strike. Ooh. So they just started getting like these random fucks to be referees that they were just pulling up from like high school levels to be there.
Yeah.
And dude, they were making stupid ass calls. Like it would be like us three are refereeing the same game and we all make 3 different calls. You're saying that it was a fumble. I'm saying it was a touchdown. And you're saying it was a first down. And we're not agreeing on it. And we're there for a while. And then even on national TV, like it's a touchdown. And then so I'm doing like the touchdown thing, right? And then you have Mickey running this way. Like he's throwing a flag saying that this bullshit happened. And then like them saying at the end of it, like, oh no, like me and Mickey arguing, and then JB comes in like, oh no, wait, it's a field goal. Like, like it's bullshit, man. Like that's been happening for a while.
Yeah.
But to see that happening in the UFC now, I guess with the whole doctor thing, like it's rigged.
Are you surprised? Are you so surprised?
Yeah, that's why. That's the one thing I'm saying is like, are you so surprised that this is now being a president?
I'm not.
Like, it's probably been happening already.
How much is Conor worth?
Look, it's not that, but I'm telling you guys that this is the story. You know what I mean? This is like the UFC. They're like, and people don't realize, they think because the UFC is so big now that they should, they're in the same talks as any other sport. They're still a baby. Yeah. They're still a baby compared to like, the NFL, the NBA, all these.
But even then, in the sense of like, because like for me, the way I think about it, UFC they're individuals. Individually, Conor is bringing in how much money?
It's the fight business, yeah.
You see, and then what's crazy is like how much is that he brings in an NFL football player is bringing that in
to a team,
and then there's a full fucking team that have like 5-6 starters that are all making Conor's money and being a team.
Exactly. That's one man compared to like 20. Like
I feel you.
I don't know. It's just and Conor. That's why I'm not surprised this is happening. Conor, it being Conor McGregor, would it have happened for anybody else?
Maybe.
Not surprised.
How big are they?
Maybe not.
I just feel like your hat isn't even visible. You have it in the back of your head.
I put it right here. I've been trying to.
Never looked at any point that you were wearing a hat.
I asked you where to put it,
and you thought putting it in the back of your head was a good idea.
It did it on its own. It did like
you put it in front, you genius. What do you like?
Do that?
Oh, but what I'm trying to say is put it in front. No.
No, see, so what I did is,
Jamie,
you have to take off you take that off real quick.
Jamie, come on.
You put that forward.
Listen to how Michael's talking to you.
Like take that off real quick. It's like how I talk to my children, and they don't really even know what I'm saying.
It's not my fault. I have to wear the stupid hat.
Hey, man, I'm wearing the hat too.
Patrick's Day, David. You wear the hat.
He
JB.
drove the snakes out of Ireland.
Right there. How's that?
Looks great.
Why didn't you give me one like yours?
We can see it.
Thank you, JB. No, I wear this.
I want yours.
Do you want to switch? I'll switch with you.
All right, let's switch.
All right.
I want your hat. It doesn't fit. Give me back that one.
No, but so again, we're talking about fighting though.
Yeah.
Dude, you should show that if you can make it. Shouldn't be copyrighted because it just happened today. But that Ramos Lee takedown,
the wrestling,
man.
the wrestling, we were talking about,
the college wrestling.
See if we can find that.
Yeah, that shit was crazy, man. Because this is just me being at my parents' house, like dog sitting, right? And I'm just like, oh, like nothing's happening right now. I mean, the women's championships happening for basketball too. But I was like, well, watch
Purdue lost or what was it?
I think Purdue lost. But yesterday, man, that big upset was Arizona losing. They're number 2 in NCAA.
No, but I had completely forgot about wrestling until you.
Yeah, no, yeah. So like, this was me just being there, like, oh shit, fucking the wrestling's happening right now, and yeah, man, it was. Dude, it was a good fight. It was a really good fight.
Let's see.
No audio, but yeah, dude, check this out. So, yeah, Ramos is that. Yeah, dude, look at that. Oh, that's it. Look at that hold, bro.
He's got a turn, dude.
I think in wrestling you're not allowed to like connect your hands, so he's like almost holding on to like a guillotine. He's almost holding on.
That's why the way they called it was a half Nelson.
Yeah, he's almost holding on to like a guillotine position with just one arm.
Dude, like he had him pinned like that, and yeah, look at that shit, man. He can't get out of it.
There you go. He got the pin.
He's got to turn, dude. He has to turn his hips.
And that's because whenever they interviewed him, he was even saying like, I can't even comprehend what happened right now. I just know I won, and I'm going on to my next fight. Because this was before the championship round.
Yeah.
Why was this such a huge upset?
So Lee's been the top of like cream of the crop. Like he was like true freshman wrestler for the past like 3-4 years. Like this is his 4th year fucking fighting.
And he fucking beat top dog.
Remember when he lost it? Oh shit! Okay. Who was top seed, Ed? Because I know Arizona was number 2. I saw Colgate and Texas played. Bama
Did Texas win?
Yeah, Texas beat Colgate.
Oh
yeah.
All right, let's check this out.
Who was top seed?
This is him post match.
Blood pressure, all right? Yeah.
He's asking him.
Hey. Get my shirt on.
No, yeah, dude, it was a good bout.
I gotta go get Parker. Yeah, go do it. All right.
No, after this, try to find Spencer Lee's mom breaking her glasses. Because that was her son was the one that lost. That's the judo instructor.
Yeah.
And dude, like, she got fucking pissed.
Fuck, dude. Now I want to wrestle.
Get into wrestling, JB.
Dude,
man, I gotta teach my boys how to wrestle before they play chess.
Dude, my cousin's a wrestler, dude.
Dude, yeah, if you
Dude,
can.
so the craziest thing that I've seen is like think of it as a nephew, but it's like my cousin's kid, right? So that's like my second cousin, right? Like her and her dude owns a Muay Thai gym in San Marcos. Okay. Like, dude, what's fucking crazy is they're fighting in South Carolina this week.
Nice.
Like their gym's representing like that, and dude,
nice.
they're pretty fucking good.
Oh
man.
yeah.
Like, and so the son already knows like grappling moves. Like, even if you're just kind of like fucking with him with one hand, like
he's like,
he knows how to hold and knows how to do that.
Yeah,
he's locking in.
Yeah, man. Like, he's a cool little fucking kid. But for that to be already a thing, like, I already know how to like manipulate.
Dude, yes.
Like, the cutest thing I saw though was us Thanksgiving this year. He got bit by an ant, and he didn't understand the pain of being bit by an ant.
Because it was like a fire
because he understood like, oh, I fell, so that hurts. I twisted my arm, but the burn. So he was like, why is this hurting? I'm not falling right now. Yeah, so it's just like, why is there a throbbing pain in my foot? You know, he didn't understand that concept.
Yeah.
You know, but he understood every other concept of getting hurt, which is like, I'm not falling. I'm not like, you know, breaking an arm. I'm not like bruising myself.
Have to explain?
No,
like,
I mean, my cousin had to like, oh, you got bit by an ant. Like, that's why this is happening. But seeing that take place was like, fuck, like, I got to do that with my kids. Like, explain that.
But you're going to be like, dude, the ants secrete
like a toxin. Yeah, because he was like, I got bit like 5 minutes ago. Why the fuck does this still hurt?
Yeah. Honestly, that's a great question for a kid.
Yeah,
that's a great question.
Yeah. That's a great question.
At that point, yeah, it's like, you know what?
Oh, Purdue lost. Oh shit. Okay. Damn. Okay. Nice, man.
All right, here's the footage of this guy's mom breaking her.
No, but yeah, Ed, if you're watching, this was a crazy fight. If you watch this, oh yeah, look at her, judo master right here. She has her own gym apparently.
Yeah, she's angry.
No, right here.
Wow.
She was fucking pissed.
Dude, she did it after the fact, dude.
Yeah, she did. She after seeing her son lose.
That is insane, dude.
Yeah, it was wild seeing that shit live. Like, this is me. Like,
would you want to be that kid facing that mom?
Before.
Facing that mom, like, oh, like,
can you imagine being that kid losing?
I mean, this is look at her vein. Look at the vein on her neck. Look,
but knowing that your mom's gonna get like this. From here. It's real. I can't roll.
Oh, it's a real. Okay, look. Pause it where it goes so JB can see it. Check this out. Look at her fucking vein right here. Like, she's
a competitor, dude.
No, that's why apparently she's a judo instructor. She's a black belt. Right here. Look at that. Oh my God.
She's more pissed that he tapped.
No, yeah, she's pissed that in wrestling, because you don't tap in wrestling.
No.
You let the pin happen, or you try to fight out.
He got pinned. I saw it. He got pinned. That's how.
So they called it as a pin?
Yeah, well, he got pinned. It showed in the match.
The thing. It technically wasn't.
Wasn't a pin.
It was 100% a pin.
But a pin in a half Nelson with him being turned like lopsided that way.
He was on his back.
It was a knock, but his both shoulders weren't down until he decided to give up his both shoulders.
Okay, show it again. Show the clip again.
It was a pin, regardless. He never tapped out.
Show the clip again. Because again, it's a good fight.
Am I looking at? Yeah, this is right.
Go from the beginning.
Look, there's only one shoulder, and then...
Oh, no, put it on the screen. I can't see it.
Oh, shit. I'm sorry. Nobody else could see it, actually.
Okay, you started again
look,
from the beginning.
He's trying to keep his shoulder up. No, look, it's still going to go. I think at one point he's going to transition to the other shoulder.
No, but the fact that
hold on.
Okay.
Look, now he moves over to it, and now he's able to pin the other one.
Yeah, okay, so yeah, he's on top of it. It's a pin.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah, so again, man, like that guy Lee's the top seed. So he was supposed to win. He was the number one contender going into the championship bout. And then he loses to this dude from Purdue.
Man, I wish I was into wrestling more so I'd be able to like appreciate it.
Dude, we'll get into
Just
it.
start watching it, man.
Yeah, dude.
like the
It's hard. Where do they show it?
Well, no, ESPN Plus.
Okay.
Yeah, ESPN Plus fucking
I'll talk
shows
to
it.
Ray. We'll have Ray come to the gym. Like,
Or just look it
Start
up on
getting
YouTube and try to
Does
find
he follow up with college wrestling?
no, he used to do it in high school.
No, but
No, but-
that's
but-
not what I'm
no,
asking.
but he does.
JB.
Yeah, no, he
because
does.
apparently another good wrestling school that I thought was pretty wild is like Cornell, which Cornell is like an Ivy League school.
Yeah.
But apparently Cornell has a good wrestling fucking program.
Dude, the only reason why I know that is because I just like MMA fighters that are really
Yeah.
into wrestling. They put out those like
Oh, okay.
those school
Like,
names.
Yeah,
Bo Nichols a wrestler, dude.
Yeah, I know, JB. That's what I'm saying. Like anything in regards to like MMA, like and that's why
that's
I've
why, man.
heard.
Like this was just me today, just like flipping through sports, seeing like, okay, like the World Series baseball is not happening right now. There's not really any good college games happening, and then I see like, wrestling, college wrestling tournament. I was like, fuck it, let me just fucking put it
Yeah.
on. Let me see what the fuck's what's going down in the world of college
And
wrestling.
then you see them
And I was just, dude. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, it was so hype. It really was. It was crazy. It was crazy seeing that.
Yeah, I guess so. All right, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you all a clip. And do you know what? I think you can give more context to this. Actually, what's his name? Penguin ZO.
Oh, him with his gun.
Yeah. What's the backstory to it? Explain the backstory to this, Michael.
So I don't
please.
really know the guy he's going after, but it's just some like internet beef.
Yeah.
And honestly, that's pretty much what it is. It's just
Internet
like
beef.
I don't really. I've only seen the memes that have been coming out. I don't really know too much of the context
Yeah.
that's going on. But now what they're going off of is gun safety, like because again that's the whole thing with Penguin ZO holding like not finger on the trigger, like him holding a bigger.
This is what not to
ammunition.
do. Like,
This is what not to do. But I've only, dude, because it's crazy following like internet celebrity like news or subculture of that. Like, it's pretty wild. Seeing
let's see it.
but
Let's see it.
No, yeah, just show it.
All right. Well, from what I've heard about is that okay? Oh, let me change this camera. Sorry. There's this YouTuber called what's his name? Penguin Z.
It's Penguin Z. So what he does like I would say if you want to learn about a topic or something like current events, he does his own take on it.
Like,
you know what I mean?
Like YouTube.
Kind of like a YouTube like influencer commentator.
But I mean like the things that he commentates on, it's like YouTube world stuff.
YouTube, not only that, but just like also real world stuff that's like pop culture relevant.
Yeah.
So that's what he does, and he does it in a very droll, boring voice that everyone appeals to.
Yeah.
Because he always goes to a camera and he talks like this. So today, guys, we're going to be looking at a video of people playing Minecraft. You know, like, I don't know.
And by the way, we're
Et cetera, et
gonna
cetera.
be funding Michael's YouTube channel. So it's gonna be
I haven't
And
really-
his Twitch.
and my Twitch stream.
I'm Michael, and I'm gonna be talking about
Oh, Michael, I'll be talking about whatever the fuck you want me to talk about. I'll talk about chess.
All right, but yeah. So this guy, he's a big YouTube guy, and he does
Yeah.
commentary on different things. I don't know. He does
different things. It's anything that's like internet, like anything that's big on the internet or anything that's big in pop culture.
So he has beef with this guy named Sneeko. And Sneeko is another YouTube guy, like just some BS. All of these YouTube people, whatever. And so
You're a YouTube person.
Mickey G.
When's Mickey G gonna have beef with
God killer.
Do you know, honestly, I think that's what will bring up my like YouTube status. I need to have beef with somebody who's
Hey, where's Rising Phoenix?
Dude,
When are you gonna fight Rising Phoenix?
honestly, dude, I think what it comes down to, I think I need to fight Rising Phoenix.
I'll fight anybody. Dude. I don't care.
I think JB needs to fight Rising Phoenix on my
needs to
behalf.
fight.
don't
Yeah,
care.
as a student,
Whatever.
Yeah.
he'll be experiment number 4.
Yeah.
Right? Is that
that's
experiment
true.
Like
number
this
4?
is our team. This is the crow team or the dead bird team.
Yeah.
Like we're
Okay.
here to take some skulls.
Okay. Yeah. No, most definitely. Okay. So that's why this penguin guy, Penguin Z,
Penguin Zio.
Penguin Zio, he has a beef with this. I forgot his name already. Okay, he has a beef with this guy named Sneeko.
Yeah.
What's his
Sneeko?
fucking name?
You said Sneeko right now.
Yeah, it's Sneeko. Penguin Zio, he has a beef with this guy named Sneeko. And so Sneeko was doing a live stream and Penguin Zio was commenting on it because his comments weren't visible or something like that, to where he could only show him clips. And so he was like, look at my clips, the clips that he was replying to him with. And so this kid's response was showing him gun clips, like trying to like threaten him or something.
Oh no, yeah, trying to threaten him with guns, and that was Penguin Z. Like, well, I have this right here, and like, he had his gun, and he was showing his gun safety.
Yeah, and so here's where
it's one of the cringiest fights you can see on YouTube.
Here's where the clip comes in.
Watch my clips. You want me to watch your clips? Watch my clips. These are the only clips I'm watching. You were?
Now, the reason he keeps saying watch my clips while threatening me here is because during the stream, I couldn't watch him live because he just kept shouting slurs. So I said, watch my clips to see what I was saying about you. I had to communicate via Twitch clips. And I'm sorry to be that guy. This is like the grammar police of guns, but he's a fucking imbecile. You absolute buffoon. What you have there is not clips. These are mags.
It's not a gun.
They're mags,
No, yeah,
not
it's his
clips.
gun.
You
Yeah.
absolute fucking dummy. The same way that this is also a mag.
Yeah, it's the cringiest fight you can see on YouTube right now, but it's hot topic.
Yeah, so
Hot topic.
So that's why I like him passive aggressively showing his own guns to kind of, I don't know, it's a whole YouTube
That's
thing.
not a clip.
No, but again,
It's
Andrew
a
Tate School of
magazine.
Thought. Andrew Tate has lung cancer confirmed in a Georgia prison. You haven't seen that?
No, I
yeah, he
haven't
got
seen
confirmed lung cancer.
That's crazy, dude.
Yeah, it is. Did you see that he fought a ghost?
No.
No, that was one of the tweets he put out like a week ago. Just look at Andrew Tate fights ghost. He put out like, there was a ghost in my cell and he fought it. And it's like from his official Twitter account. So I don't know.
All right.
Someone hacked
Did
it.
he win?
Andrew
And
Tate
just
fight ghost. Let me see what comes up from that.
Something has to come up.
Or dude, let me just look it up on Twitter. And this is a reminder that we're also on Twitter, you
Twitter.
guys. So check out our Twitter at Mickey G
oh
channel.
shit, the lung cancer story is fake.
Andrew
That's
Tate tweeted that the
breaking
lung
news.
cancer story is fake. What is he under? It's Cobra, right? Cobra. Oh yeah, Cobra Tate. There you go. All right, let's bring this up. All right. So let's see All right, these are all lock them on the side of it, but you can never stop. Okay, this is something else. What the hell?
There's
so
a
many-
woman from Poland.
How long ago did he? Okay, when I tested love pain. Where is it? Lazy people do little work. Where does he talk about his cancer?
Well, no, apparently it's a fake story. That's what I just
Or where does
Yeah,
he
it's
talk about saying that it's not true? Like, where's? Dude,
What's
he
your
tweets
source?
a lot for being in jail.
This motherfucker's in jail right now. And he's still tweeting.
It's his.
I was awoken last night
by a ghost.
All right, here we go.
Yeah, see, that's it. Fighting a ghost.
I was awoken last night by an icy chill and identified a ghost in my prison cell. He was terrified and begged me not to annihilate him. I sent him back to hell with the message for the demons. I am always ready.
This guy's fucked.
This guy's awesome. Dude. This guy is freaking... Dude, this guy's almost as badass
I
as
need to make a
Edward's,
Twitter.
as Edward's dad.
As Edward's dad fighting a ghost. Yeah.
Edward's dad beat the shit out of a ghost that was a little girl.
Yeah, he beat a shit out of a little girl ghost.
Yeah.
He did do that.
No, that's badass, dude. Oh, damn it,
Dude. What the hell?
So apparently the best way to hit a ghost or an entity is you have to dip your hands in goat's blood. And apparently you can hit any sort of specter after your hands are covered in blood.
It's because they're all connected. Oh, no, that's not why.
Because goats are connected to
No, I was going to say
spirits?
all the ice cubes
Well,
were...
wasn't it Abel that would? Who was it that would sacrifice goats to God? A story.
I think just...
Are you an idiot or what?
No, Cain. The story of Cain and
No.
Abel is Abel trying to kill his brother, or Cain trying to kill Abel.
Abel sacrificed the best of his flock.
The best of his flock.
Was it
For
like there was
goats.
Well, that was just the thing. Like
I think-
that's a whole Hasidic thing or a Jewish thing of people just sacrificing the like a goat to God because it was like the purest the purest meat or the purest thing closest
What
to.
was the thing that was like providing for them?
It was for atonement. Like that.
Yeah.
That's the whole idea behind animal sacrifice.
You're
And-
saying goat's blood will help you punch a freaking
No, I'm
ghost,
I'm
like-
saying that.
What are you talking about?
I'm saying
Jamie?
that.
That's what you said.
No,
man.
I said that.
No, I didn't.
I'm talking about goat's blood being the purest blood to punch a ghost with.
And then you agreed to that.
No, I didn't.
What did you say?
Oh my god, JV, you're killing me, JV. You're killing me.
Oh man, I just like this whole Andrew Tate fighting a ghost. I don't know, like this guy's fucking crazy. How is he tweeting from jail?
Apparently, he's in like one of those club fed jails, like to where he still has like internet access and you can like.
There's
paint.
like a kitchen. He
People-
can still make his food.
No, people don't realize, dude. Like, you get a lot of amenities in jail. Like, jail's
Depending on the type of jail you're in, that's the whole thing.
Yeah,
So I've
because you're
heard.
not
If it's
because
a
again you're not
paid-for
gonna,
jail.
you're not going to get these type of amenities if you're at like Gotti Salas.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
But
Like,
if you're like again like that's the whole joke of it being called club fed.
yeah,
Like you're in the federal prison, but it's club fed because like
they're
there's
just looking after you.
I think one of the best prisons to be put into is I think it's like Norway or Switzerland.
Switzerland,
To where they even give you daytime, like you can go out into the local town
Yeah.
for like an hour or 2
That's what I'm saying. They
hours.
had their own kitchen. They had their
Yeah.
own rooms. Like
Yeah, you can pick up on skills and shit.
they would go buy their own stuff to like cook. Like
No,
that's
yeah,
crazy.
so, like that's already a thing. So I think Andrew Tate's in one of those because again he got caught with whatever bullshit he was doing in Georgia.
I had a friend who was in prison, and he had access to like you have access to the internet. It's just for a certain amount of time, and it's like only through a certain channels, like to where he could only email me through their email.
Yeah.
So like I had to talk to him through email
From like 7 to 6 p.m.
something like that. I
Right,
don't
like
know. I don't know
almost
what it
like TV time. You get a certain amount.
And I felt bad because like it's almost like being forced to text some, but like, dude, to the person in prison, like, dude, that's all I got. Dude, please,
that was
talk
Andrew's-
to me. You know
that
what I
was
mean?
Andrew
Like,
Tate's tweet. Like, what should I tweet
That's what I'm
today?
saying. Like, oh, I fought a ghost.
Oh, I fought a ghost. Like, it was pretty cool.
exactly, but like if you're, that's how boring it is in prison. To where like, I fought a ghost. It was cool.
I told the demons, not today. Not today, demons.
But that's why, dude. That's how it is in prison. To where like maybe tweeting's the best part of your day. Like, and tweeting you could just do it so often, but
You
in
don't
real
even have to be in prison for that to be like a fact. Like,
See, like I've
for
seen
most
videos, like I've been on threads on on different forums of prison life. So them like having hibachi grills. So like motherfuckers like undoing the bottom bunk of their bed and putting like the grill racks and then just fucking cooking like hibachi and shit like in a fucking room.
Imagine that the skull is a dimensional plane. Now,
What is it?
Sorry about that. No, I'm.
What are you putting on?
Shut the.
Is this Neil Breen?
No.
Is this Snowfall?
I'm trying to get something in. I'm trying to look into our TikTok, but that's what I hate about TikTok, dude. It automatically plays videos and it screws everything up.
That's why they're trying to get rid of it.
Yeah, that's what I need to do. I need to get rid. All right, I'm sorry. Continue with what you were saying. My bad.
Best prison meal. I don't know. I mean,
KFC.
I know. I think Texas just got rid of that law because some guy like took advantage of it. Like he asked for too much food. You didn't finish it. Like I think that was the whole thing. Like I don't know. I heard that, but like because again, you get a last meal right of like what do you want for your last meal?
I guess Zach is asking personally, like if you were in prison.
Oh, he's asking us.
Oh, I don't know the best prison.
Oh, that's a good question.
Is that what's happeing?
Oh, I'm sorry. Let me
What
turn
the
this shit
fuck
off.
is this shit?
I'm sorry. I'm trying to. Okay, hold on. Don't worry. Nobody else can hear what's going on.
Except for
is he asking us what our Zach? What are you asking? Are you
Yeah, what are you
asking what
asking?
our best prison meal is? Last meal
meal
is
is
supposed to be
supposed
$40 total for death. Really?
No,
That's
yeah,
about a
so-
steak.
I didn't know that.
I didn't know it was supposed to be $40.
I didn't know there was a maximum of $40. Dude, I'm gonna fucking die.
Some lobster,
40
but
bucks?
only the lobster tail.
Yeah,
not
right.
even the butter.
Give me like market price gets you right at $40. Gets you half of it.
Honestly, I would just
What's
get
the market price?
that's
Yeah,
still
what's
over
market?
the
Yeah,
budget.
what's market
You're
price?
still over the budget.
Honestly, I would just get a badass.
50 piece from KFC. Boom.
I would just get a badass like burger from somewhere that I really like their burgers.
From Coletti's.
Either Coletti's or Frankie Flaves. Those are my two top right now. Has
anyone else ever eaten a burger from Coletti's?
Hey Zach, have you ever had a burger from either Coletti's or Frankie Flaves? Those are the ones I recommend.
I had that brie burger you talked about once.
Which one?
The brie burger.
Or is it
From where?
Frankie
From
Flames?
Frankie's.
Brie? Oh, the triple B burger.
Triple B burger.
Yeah, it's like
Did
brie,
you like
brie,
it?
bacon, and
It was good.
It's good.
I like their Colombian.
Did you like it or not, dude?
I feel like I went to the wrong Frankie's.
Which one did you go to?
The one in 70.
Don't go to that one. Go to the one.
I don't know. I've never been to the one in
I haven't been to
Maybe it's good.
70 either. That's what I'm saying. Just go to the one in.
Go to the one in Harlingen. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
I've had a burger from the one in Harlingen. It was good. It was the Concha burger, but it was.
Dude, don't get a gimmicky burger. Get a real freaking burger, dude.
No, the Colombian burger is pretty good. It has like banana in it and like the pesto.
Dude,
and see, my whole thing was like, I'm either gonna hate it or I'm gonna love it.
Yeah.
So the first time I had it, like it was one of those like, hey, if this fucking sucks, I have to bite the bullet. I paid for it.
fucking eat
Fuck
it.
it.
Yeah.
I'm
But
so
no, but
scared
it's-
to do that.
No, but it was good. So
That's your
now-
prison meal, Mike.
So no, I would probably get the Colombian burger from Frankie Flaves.
All right, there you go. Now we know. Now we know. That's your prison.
Oh, this homeboy is getting like 12 patties.
I'm doing the 1 meal a day carnivore, so when I go somewhere, I'll get like 12 patties. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, 1 meal a day. That's still a lot for 1 meal. Like I would think a
Yeah.
triple would be like.
A lot.
Yeah. Dude, there was this one day that I went to Burger King. I was like right out of high school. I didn't have that much money. And so like it changed my life forever. I went to Burger King and I asked this guy like I was like, "Hey, how much does it cost for how much is the double Whopper?" He told me the price and I said, "Oh, how much for a triple?" And he told me, I was like, "Oh, well, I'll have a double." Whatever. And so I ordered it. And then when I got my meal, he gave me the triple. Never forgot that.
He was like, this poor soul. He needs the extra patty.
He was like, I'm going to make his day. I'm going to throw an extra patty.
And he did make my day.
He was like the candy man in Charlie and the Chocolate.
Thank you.
Which Burger King was this?
It was one in San Benito.
Oh, he's probably not even working there then.
Yeah, no, he's probably already gone.
They fucking fired him after they saw that shit.
Fuck. He was doing that to like everybody.
He was just a nice guy.
Just a nice guy. Like,
He was just there to help people out. Help young kids who couldn't afford to buy a triple.
can you remember how much a double Whopper costs?
I think at that time it cost like 8 something, and then for the triple it cost like 10
Fuck,
something.
dude, I remember going to McDonald's and it was $2.17
For an
You
extra.
would,
For what?
no, you would get a McDouble and small fries.
Oh, yeah.
McDouble, small
Yeah.
fries, and
The
and a
McDouble
water.
was like $1.50.
No, the McDouble was $1.07.
And then the fries
were like
another
again another
dollar.
$1.07. So
Yeah.
it was $2.17 with taxes.
Yep.
And you would get that.
Dude,
or it
that's
was $2 even
So-
if you went to Chick-fil-A and got large fries. So
Yeah.
I would just go to Chick-fil-A, oh, give me a large order of fries, and it was $2.
Yeah.
Dude, and that's why like it used to be to where it was the dollar menu, but now it's the value menu, and it's the value menu because they can't serve anything for $1. It's too expensive.
Right.
St. Patty's Showdown, Irish actors, best movie roles: Liam Neeson versus Colin Farrell.
Daredevil.
The apparently the Banshees movie is pretty good. Haven't seen it just yet.
That's what came to mind. Colin Farrell from Daredevil, Bullseye.
Colin Farrell from no, Colin Farrell from Daredevil, where he throws the peanut in the bitch's mouth. Give her a pillow.
Oh, and he liked it.
Edward asked for a showdown, and that's the first thing that came to mind.
Colin Farrell, Daredevil.
That's the first thing that came to my mind. I'm sorry.
Liam Neeson
Ben
can't top
Affleck
that.
is blind, and apparently he's fucking Daredevil too. And then Colin Farrell's bald and can fucking throw.
Colin Farrell has the bullseye logo on his
Brandon.
He has a Brandon on his forehead.
He kills a guy with a paperclip. He in the movie, he kills a guy with a paperclip.
He kills an old lady by throwing a
I
peanut
saw-
in her fucking throat.
As a kid.
And the only reason he did it is
this
because she was fucking
traumatizing.
snoring.
As a kid.
She was snoring on a plank. Bring her.
This is Colin Farrell, like, and then he shows the paperclip, and everyone's like,
Colin Farrell at his worst.
everyone calms down because all he has is a paperclip, and then
You didn't even pick like Gladiator.
and then now that he has all the
God damn.
All the glass pieces. He broke the mural.
I'm still talking about the paperclip.
I'm talking about the last scene.
He kills the guy with the paperclip.
I'm talking about the part where he fights the Daredevil in the church.
That's when
breaks
he uses the
glass.
organ. He starts hitting the organ, and Ben Affleck's like,
He's like, oh,
my ears. I can't hear.
Too much bounce.
Too much bounce in my
too
ears.
much tonnage.
Yeah, that was it.
Oh, great movie. No, do you know
So
what?
I won.
Do you know, JP, you're right. Yeah, great movie.
I won.
We didn't think about any Liam Neeson movies.
Liam Neeson in The Gray. Liam Neeson in Taken.
Just Colin
Colin
Farrell,
Farrell, Bullseye,
Daredevil
Daredevil.
alone.
I've had
Eddie.
I've had nightmares about the Gray, dude.
Motherfucker fights. No, the one part in The Gray that always gets me is where the dude falls from the tree.
Right.
And he's pretending like his little girl's hair is like covering his face.
Yeah.
But he's just getting like mauled by wolves.
Yeah.
He's just because again, he's so like, he's hallucinating off like, he hasn't eaten, he hasn't drinking anything.
That's the movie about the wolves?
Yeah.
That's
The
where
Gray?
it's the plane crash and then they get stuck in like the woods.
I haven't seen the movie.
No, it's good, man.
Yeah, you should
but
see
you know, one of the dudes
I'll
like
check
they're
it out.
climbing up a tree to like reach another bank on the other side of like a ledge, right? The guy falls down and he's just like, "Oh, my little girl's waving her hair in my face. I'm back home."
Yeah.
It's like, no, he's not. Like he's just
getting
hallucinating and dude, like he's just getting gnawed by wolves. Like it's a very horrific fucking death.
Wow. No, that sounds like a great movie.
Liam Neeson fighting wolves with glass.
With glass
Yeah,
fists.
he has like the shot bottles.
Okay.
Like the 1
He
ounce.
breaks
shot.
them.
He has them. He breaks them and it's just like, come here.
That's insane.
Yeah, it was a good movie.
Well, who'd have thought? Who'd have thought? All right. Colin Farrell in Photo Booth versus any
shit.
Liam
No,
Neeson.
yeah.
Booth,
No,
yes.
Photo Booth. Yeah, Phone Booth's a great fucking movie.
I showed Priscilla that movie and she was totally not into it.
No.
She was like,
it's a yeah.
I forgot he was in Phone Booth.
she was
Yeah,
like,
he's the
I don't
motherfucker
like.
in the Phone Booth.
She was like, I don't like movies that like to where they put people on a pedestal, like, oh, they have like a god complex. Like, I showed you the right way.
The guy
Well, fuck, she just doesn't like those movies. That's good.
but it's supposed to, like, you know, that was the whole point of it, was like there's, you know, people
Yeah,
with
1 hour photo.
these sort of concepts, these ideas that they're willing to go this far.
Yeah.
You know, but it was a good movie. It was a good movie.
No, yeah, Phone Booth was, for the time it came out too, it was just like, it gave me a lot of anxiety seeing that.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, dude. And then like, I wanted to fuck her. Like too early. He wanted him to say exactly what he had to say.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's intense, dude.
It
That's
made me not want to go to New York. Like, for a while, I was like, you know what? I just want to go visit New York.
Now there's not any phone booths, so you're fine.
I'm fine now.
Yeah, you're safe.
I'm good.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's good. That's great. Thanks a bunch, JB.
Colin Farrell, though, Daredevil, just gets underplayed. I'm just saying.
All right. So the only examples we had are Colin Farrell with Daredevil and Liam Neeson in The Gray.
Oh, the shooter?
The rest of their work not considered.
No, Taken was good. You didn't like the first Taken?
Yeah, dude. I saw the first Taken. Dude, the
I saw it in
best.
theaters.
The best movies are the movies that you've seen without knowing anything about it.
True.
I had never heard of Taken, never seen the trailer, never knew anything about the movie. and I saw it just fresh. I saw it fresh.
No, yeah.
And dude, so awesome, dude. Like such a great movie to see without like knowing anything about it. Yeah, awesome. To this day, I saw it recently. Yeah, great movie.
Oh, really? Oh,
yeah.
shit.
Yeah. Saw it like I think maybe.
You don't
like
need to watch any of the other ones because it's the same movie.
Yeah, I haven't seen
first
I
one's the
haven't
The
best.
second one, they take his wife.
if you haven't seen it yet,
Yeah, they just take his wife. It's the same shit.
Okay, I've not seen it.
Should we ruin it for him though? Like
It's
fine. I don't think I'm gonna see the other two. Honestly, how many other Takens are there?
There's
there are only
three.
three. Okay,
4. No, 3.
I think
Right?
there's 3.
Is there a fourth one?
I don't know if there's a fourth one. but
I'll look it
I
up.
know
I'll look it
there's
up.
3.
All right,
I don't remember who gets taken in the third.
It's his wife and his daughter. They take both of them this time.
Oh, okay. There's 3.
Yeah, there's 3.
Okay, there you go. Let me point that out. Yeah. Yeah, there's only 3 Taken movies. Liam Neeson and Buster Scruggs. Buster Scruggs trades in a quadriplegic for a chicken. I don't know what that is.
Oh, Buster Scruggs.
Buster Scruggs.
Yeah, let me look it up. Liam Neeson movies. Liam Neeson. Oh, wait, how do you spell Neeson? Oh, it is like that.
Neeson.
Oh, yeah.
Which one is? Do you see it?
He fucking.
Which one is it here? Do you see it?
He tosses his quadriplegic counterpart down a waterfall. That was the saddest part in that whole tale.
Which movie?
Buster Scruggs.
All right, let me see. Where is it at? Oh,
Yeah.
wait, this is it.
I think the best story in that one though is the gold miner. Have y'all seen that one? The Ballad of Buster Scruggs.
Absolutely
Dude,
not.
It's like all short stories.
That's the one. Oh, yes.
That's where it's like
Dude,
he's the miner and like the guy kills him. The moment he finds gold, and
Mike,
he hides.
You don't know how long
Shoots him,
I've
it's
been
like-
trying to fucking remember this whole. 'cause
Oh, really?
James Franco's the first one.
No, the
the
first
second
one,
one.
The first one is the Ballad of Buster Scruggs, which it's Buster Scruggs, and
yeah.
he's just like he's a good sharpshooter.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, okay.
He's
sir.
going up
Well,
against
we'll
some
go-
kid, right? Yeah.
He's going up against some dude, and he shoots all of his fingers off. The second story is the James Franco one, where he
right.
robs the bank.
Yes.
And he's just like, boop, pan shot.
It's your first time.
Pan shot.
It's your first time.
Yeah, because then they catch James. They think James Franco's a cattle wrangler.
Yeah, but he's not.
But he's like, I'm not here. He's like,
He was
well,
just in the
wrong
wrong
place,
place.
wrong time, because
Yeah.
he was already getting fucked up
Yeah.
for trying to steal from the bank.
Yeah.
But no, yeah, it's the Liam Neeson. Yeah, the
You're not wrong,
gold miner
though.
one is the best scene.
Honestly, yes, because of that whole shot, right? I guess I don't know where they're
that's
at.
him. That's him. Like he's in
Colorado. No,
I mean he's just on a riverbed that's off a mountain ledge, and he's like, I know there might be gold here, and he's looking for gold.
but yeah, he's digging for it,
and then he finds some guy.
it.
Guy shoots him, and that's the whole like he fakes his death, turns around, kills him.
Boom.
You musky skunk.
Yep.
You musky skunk.
Yep.
Like, dude, yeah,
Dude.
that one's a great one. That one's
But
one of the
you're
better
talking about
ones.
like the shots themselves, like
Oh no,
with
yeah, they're
him,
beautiful. Because
the
that
river, the mountains, like
the way that one opens up is it's like they pan into the valley,
right.
and it's like you see deer, you're seeing
Yeah.
birds and everything, and then the deer leave, the birds leave, and
Yeah.
then it's the gold miner, and he's coming into the stream.
The river's
The
flowing,
river's flowing, and then that's him. He's starting to,
and then he's like looking at the mountain, and
Yeah.
he's like,
oh yeah, Raja Ghul. Yeah, he was Raja Ghul. Oh shit, yeah. Batman Begins.
yeah,
Raja Ghul.
yeah,
Christian Bale.
Christian Bale, yeah,
Uh,
starts fucking digging, right, and then he's
no,
like,
yeah, he starts
does
digging,
his
and
whole,
then
like-
the moment after he kills the dude, and then he's there like getting his gold back, it pans back out, and then that's all the wildlife coming back in, and
Yeah.
it starts showing that. Yeah, man, that one's. I got to rewatch Ballad of Buster
Dude,
Scruggs.
yeah.
So that one's okay.
I don't think I ever finished like that whole series, but
No, yeah,
I
because in that
remember
one, that's Liam Neeson. The saddest story is it's Liam Neeson, and he has like a sideshow, and the sideshow is he's walking around with a dude that is a quadriplegic,
Yeah.
that can sing, but that dude's not making any more money, so Liam Neeson just fucking kills this dude. He fucking sends him over the edge of a waterfall.
yeah.
You know, like it's fucked up.
What
Yeah,
movie
'cause
is that?
The Ballad of Buster.
He saw
Scruggs.
somebody else doing something with the chicken.
Yeah, he saw. Yeah, then there's like the chicken is the one that's like making the money.
Yeah.
So then he gets rid of the quadriplegic in the most gruesome way he could.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh,
If you've never seen The Ballad of Buster Scruggs, you should.
Yeah, dude, it's a good. It's a anthology because it's a bunch of short stories. So you can like all the short stories don't interconnect with one another.
Right.
Sounds like a great movie.
It is.
Yeah.
Coming back to life and climbing. Yeah.
No, I haven't seen it, but I'll check it out for sure. I'll put it on my list.
What you should watch too is if you have both of you haven't seen it yet is Shin Godzilla.
Shin Godzilla.
Why is it called Shin Godzilla?
Because it was the one that Japan made whenever the first the recent Godzilla movie came out, not the King Kong one, but the 2019 one or 18 one. So they made one, I think it's like 2016, and it's Shin Godzilla. So it's a remake of the original Godzilla movies. So like again, the first Godzilla movie, Godzilla's the only monster.
Right.
Because again, with Godzilla, you know the story of why they made Godzilla, right? Or why Godzilla's a thing.
Because of the nukes.
Yeah, because of the nukes and shit.
Yeah.
It's nuclear awareness of like why you shouldn't
Radiation.
radiation and shit.
Yeah.
Right? So that whole movie, it's very minimal. It's very like minimalistic, small scale. A lot of the shots are like people in like offices. Like, how can we deal with this creature that came out of fucking nowhere?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, man. And it's fucking good. It's real. It's a great fucking movie. It's a good like a good environmentalist movie, a good monster movie. Yeah. And they even play off the whole aspect of like not really using 3D as being a thing or like or animation, you know, kind of like green screen effects.
Yeah.
Like a lot of practical effects of like
modeling.
Like
that's
not
badass.
only models, but like a motherfucker in a Godzilla costume.
Yeah.
Fucking doing shit. Yeah, that one's a great one. So Shin Godzilla. If no one's seen Shin Godzilla, you should
Yeah, no, for sure. I'll check that out. I'll put that on my list along with the killing of the sacred deer.
Dude, you have a long list, Mickey.
No, yeah, there's quite a bit of, or no, honestly, not really. Those are the only two.
Did do Ballad of Buster Scruggs.
Or those are the only three. Honestly, the only one I had in my list was the killing of the sacred deer, but I'm adding the Shin Godzilla and also
Shin Godzilla. Yeah,
if you haven't seen that one too, man, it's great.
also Buster Scruggs as well. 2 Colin Farrell movies followed by a Godzilla movie. And then I'll get into It's Always Sunny.
And dude, that's what I'm saying. Like, you have a lot of shit to watch.
That's 3 movies. Calm down. 3 movies, and then I'll see about
and then
Always Sunny.
16 seasons. Was it
I'm not gonna watch all of it.
You have to watch all of it.
All right, let me show you guys something. Dude. Okay, so we started putting out our videos on TikTok, and so that's actually helped out as far as our video editing.
Yeah.
Because TikTok is so new, people are starting to like when they see it on Facebook or when they see it on Instagram, it kind of like how do you see it? Like they identify with it, so they're more likely to click on it. Okay. Well, the last video I put out was about what was it about, JB?
We talked about a lot of things.
It was about the
award ceremony.
It was about the biological male who won the International Women's Day Award.
Oh yeah.
And so I got like, here's where I screwed up. I put a bunch of LGBTQ hashtags on it. I just try to put hashtags that are relevant to the.
And did a lot of them come at you?
Dude, a lot of them came out. Dude,
Nice.
I got somebody liking the post right away, and then unliking the post right away, and then commenting on it, and then reported me.
Dude, we've come full TikTok circle.
Dude, within minutes of me posting it, it got taken down. It got and so I had to appeal it. Because in the video, we're not doing anything wrong. We're just saying that like
facts.
This is a biological male who.
Hey, that's transphobic. You can't say that.
That's why. But like, so we didn't do anything wrong. We're just pointing out, facts, like like basic truths. Not even trying to be mean about it. Although, there was some cheeky remarks in there. But like, regardless, we weren't trying to. We weren't. It wasn't hate speech.
Bigot. I'll say it again.
If it was hate speech,
Bigot.
it'd be very more specific words being used,
Exactly.
But everything's a hate speech now, man. You can't say anything like that.
So I got a lot of comments on it, and let me go through the comments really quick. Okay, so my title was Biological Male Wins International Women's Day Award, and so
how many hits did you get on it?
Not that much. I got like 14 likes and like maybe like 400 views. So like it wasn't anything major, but the caption that I put on it was, should women be offended? And it's because in the video I say that like,
But what is a woman, Mickey?
Okay, there. Okay.
What is a woman?
I don't even know.
You don't know because you're a male.
don't
So
know.
good answer, JB. You're not canceled.
I probably didn't say that last time.
Yeah, you just say I don't know.
All right. So in the video I point out that like,
Never know.
in the video I point out that like if women, like for all the women who have the same perspective as I do, to where this is a biological male, they're offended by this. And so I've gotten different comments like, as a cisgender woman, I'm happy and proud of this woman who received this award. Okay, like cisgender is a thing, which
she's
it's not.
cis, so got you.
What does that mean?
Cisgender means that you identify as the gender you're born with, so that's cis. So you're a cis male. I'm a cis male. Mickey's a cis male.
Pretty much, if you're just a normal, regular human being, you're a cis that.
Yeah,
gender.
you're cis because you have a label now. Because trans people have labels, so to label someone that's seen as straight is offensive to someone that's trans. That's like let's say I'm a female to male, like trans.
Yeah.
I see that you saying that you're normal as just straight as offensive, so you're now cis. So you're a cis male. You're cis. You're cis. I'm cis.
Yeah.
So now we have labels that were put onto us that we didn't ask for, but trans people didn't ask for the labels that we put on them. So,
If you're just a
That's that whole
regular,
thing.
if you're a regular
That's
male,
the whole- that's the
female,
whole thing.
now you're a cis male or
Yeah.
a cis female.
Yeah,
Okay,
exactly.
So, I almost played the intro.
Play the intro again. Let's roll it off again.
But yeah, so trans women are women, and then I got these guys are just threatened. Okay, thanks a bunch. As a biological woman, I am not threatened by a trans woman fighting for the equality of others. Okay. And then somebody put like sarcastically, yes, us women are so upset we don't give a bleep. As a woman, I'm more upset that you're over here complaining she took away from other women and contribute to that, but intentionally for clout.
Mickey got clout.
Yes, I got so much clout out of this. Yes.
We're famous now.
I'm so notorious now, okay? Because, yes, thank you. Okay. And so this also, this was actually, this person's kind of agreeing with me. Okay.
Which one?
Then read it. Who's
Okay,
agreeing
this
with
person
you?
agreed with me. This was an insult to women everywhere.
Cool.
Thank you. All right, now we got this chick. She won because she is a strong, brave, beautiful woman.
No, but she put she won because she's a strong, brave, beautiful woman.
Exactly.
Yeah, it was all caps.
In all
You have to-
caps.
You have to say it's in all caps.
If that was true, my wife would have won. Yeah, that was my clap back. Thank you.
You gotta like.
All right. Okay, this one was funny. I don't think I like this guy, but it seems transgender women are taking away women's rewards. Women are still losing out to men.
There you go.
Thanks.
No, yeah, because
He doesn't like me, but thank you.
because it's sassy 6 red.
Yeah, thank you for identifying with the sentiment. All right, so the only time, and I swear this is the person who reported me. She put the only time men are concerned about women is when there's something negative to be said. Point proven. And so I posted, soon I'm going to post a video about women that makes me cry. I love women. I'll show
You
you.
got 2 more replies.
I'll show you guys.
What the
Let's see your
fuck?
replies.
No, one of them's me. So somebody put, OMG, people grow up. Who effing cares about what your personal issues are with trans people? So apparently I have issues with trans people. Like, this is what it comes down to.
Well, because again, like the moment you say anything against any sort of anything,
Person.
like persons, race, sexual identity, or anything like that, just means that you have something against it.
Exactly.
Like you can't have a commentary.
You can't have
about,
an opinion.
No, you can't, because the moment you have an opinion, your opinion's bigoted.
Exactly.
But I mean, that's okay, because you could say that. I mean, your opinion's bigoted.
Well, I could say like, yeah, all those people commenting Or just closed-minded.
They're closed-minded. Yeah, they're only following a single source
Yeah,
of
they're
information.
following just like this sort of like
the status quo.
Exactly. Like just to be PC, just to not be on that side of like, oh, I'm not gonna, say anything against that. Like, so I have to be pro.
No, I feel the opposite. I feel these people are genuinely offended by just the fact that I would even say that a biological male won a female.
But that's
award.
to say, like, okay, if you've genuinely offended these people, then that means that these people could not go on another day in their life until they put the Mickey G channel podcast to rest.
No, well, it's not that. No, it's not
that.
That's hyper extreme.
I disagree with that.
That's hyper extreme.
Although they did try to do that, they reported my video, and I had to appeal.
We're still here,
and I won the appeal. I won the appeal.
Yeah,
hell yeah. Well, it's still up. Yeah, that's why once it got reported, the video got taken down. So I appealed it, and then within like an hour or so, it got put back up. So I won the appeal. Yeah, there you go. All right, look, I just want to make a statement really quick. I want to make this very apparent, and it's because look,
say it.
Everything we do on this live stream, I cut it up and I make it into small videos that I post on Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, Instagram,
social media,
everywhere,
all these platforms. Okay, and so this I'm going to cut up individually, and I want to make it very clear. Okay. I do not have anything against trans people.
I don't have anything against trans people or people that are of a Semitic descent.
That's why if you're a trans woman, a trans male, like if you're a trans woman or trans male, like I think of you as a trans woman or trans male. I'm like, that's why, like, I'm only observing reality. Like, I don't think trans people are any less of people than anybody else. Like, I think they're, I'm not against trans rights. I'm not against trans people in any way. Like, they have just as much value as anybody else. They're just.
Do they have more value though?
They're just as.
Do they have more value though?
Whoa,
they're just as.
Because that's the whole argument that people bring up is like, do they have more value though?
They're just as equal or just as less as anybody else. We're all human beings.
That's still bigoted.
We're all human beings.
That's fucked up.
We're all human beings. We're all trying to, do our best on this earth. We're all, just trying our best. And so I don't think of them as any less as anybody else.
We're all living through samsara. It's all an endless cycle.
I don't think of them as any less as anybody else on this earth. And so, the reason why I'm saying that is because, and let me give an example. Like, the reason why I may seem biased is because I'm at the same time that I'm asserting that these people have equal value, I'm trying to assert truth as well, and I'm not going to compromise truth. And the thing is that, like, there's been this turn in like the transgender community to where, like, okay, in order for you to stick up for trans people, you have to say that gender isn't a thing. You have to say that gender doesn't exist, that there is no male,
because
there is no...
No, exactly, because it's bigoted to say that, because you're already putting old world teachings on what we're finding out that's something that's new.
You have to say that there is no male and there is no female, and I'm not willing to compromise on that. I'm trying to say that you can also assert that trans people are people that should have equal rights as anybody else, but you can also acknowledge that there's a difference between male and female. And so, like,
so what's the difference, Mickey?
And so, for example, there's a biological difference that's like...
But biological differences is
when
what...
it goes in.
But the whole thing with this argument
Wait,
is...
hold on. Let me just finish what I was
No,
gonna say.
go.
Okay,
Finish it.
So there's a biological difference that's way above my head that I'm not, like all of the XY, XX chromosomes, all that stuff. Wait, hold on.
All I'm saying is I agree with you on that biological difference thing, but...
We'll talk about it afterwards.
Okay,
yeah.
Go.
Okay, so there's a biological difference that's way above my head about the XY, XX chromosomes, all this stuff that, like, let a biologist explain all this stuff. But the reason why I'm making it a point is because you don't have to compromise biology to say that these people are just as equal as anybody else. And like for example, I'm a Christian, right? I'm a Christian. I believe in God.
He's a Christian.
All this stuff. And so, like, but I'm not like a young earth guy. You know, I don't believe that the Earth is like 6,000 years old.
Yeah, that whole bullshit. Yeah,
I don't believe that dinosaurs never existed.
Yeah.
All this crap.
They were big cows tempted by God.
So all these things that are like, you know, that are very.
So dinosaurs existed in your mind.
JB, hold on. All these things that are very close to me, all this stuff, like I'm like, you can't be willing to sacrifice truth just based off of your beliefs.
Your
you know
opinion?
what I mean? Like it has to be in line with truth. It has to be in line with logic. And so and that's why I would push all of this, like, you know, this LGBTQ community, this philosophy, all this stuff that they're pushing behind that, okay, fine. You can say that these people are, you know, that they deserve equal rights and all this stuff, but let's not let truth be sacrificed. Let's not let logic be sacrificed. Let's not let science and biology be sacrificed because of what you're trying to push. And so that's the biggest thing that, like, you know, let's not let, like, there is a difference between male and female biologically, scientifically, without a doubt.
But that's a term that's been put by society to be put there. And that's the argument that's being put
That's the
place,
argument. That's the argument that
which
they
is
put.
like, why do you call it a male? Why do you call it a female? Because
Okay.
I feel offended with even you just using those terms of male and female. Because again, some women have a penis. Some males have a vagina. So the fact that you're already putting the terms of a male is supposed to have a penis and a woman's supposed to have a vagina is already triggering to me. Not me in general, but you know, just using that as an example.
Okay.
You know.
Triggering to Michael.
Yeah.
Okay, so all right, so that's the argument they put out there, but
It's the stupidest argument.
But biologically, there is a male and there is a female, and so like if you know if you're gonna push for trans rights, if you're gonna push for like LGBTQ rights, all this stuff, align it with reality. Don't sacrifice. Wait, hold on. Don't sacrifice reality just for the sake of your for your movement. You know?
Your beliefs movement.
Because if you do that, you're gonna totally.
All I was gonna say is just like, so male and female, right? Some of like the subculture of that community doesn't like the term male female. They'll just use the scientific term, which is X and Y, which is like you have your X community and your Y community, because the fact that you're already saying male and female is putting gender terms on the scientific aspect of it, because it's not male or female. It's X and Y. It's X genes and Y genes. So that in itself, just you saying like there is a male, there is a female, there's a male genome and a female genome, that's already triggering to a good chunk of fucking people. But again, those are the terms we grew up with. But you saying that I grew up with those terms is bigoted, because now you don't want to use the proper terms, which is like you're an X person or you're a Y person.
It's the same shit.
Yeah, it is, but it's not.
Yeah,
though.
that's why
what's so fucking crazy,
those genomes
yeah,
determine
so fucking crazy.
Those genomes determine your gender.
Yes.
Right.
But people want to say that there is no gender. It's just that those genomes put you on this wide spectrum that encapsulates all like what we call genders, you know? And so like, but that's not reality. You know what I mean? Like reality, like those genomes
But
determine.
what is reality? What is your own Bardo?
Like we've talked about this so many damn times. I don't even want to go down that.
Yeah.
What is your own Bardo?
And so like those genomes are our reality. Those genomes determine whether you're a male or a female, and there's a spectrum of where, you know, like there's
Where
more
it lies. Yeah.
there's more
Oh, exactly. I agree with that. Yeah, the loudest minority doesn't depict the full demographic.
there's more there's feminine men, there's like more aggressive men. There's feminine females, there's more aggressive.
There's masculine females.
Exactly. And so that's why like there's a spectrum within genders, but there are, you know, like those genomes determine that there is two genders, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
that's
but
like,
what's fucked up is, again, because I get that, like the whole gender, like you're calling it a gender. But the fact that you're calling it a gender gets motherfuckers pissed off, because now they want a new term for it, because that's not inclusive.
But that's on them.
But yeah, that's the thing. But then they're trying to push the whole. It's an old term.
They don't understand it.
Because it's an old term. We don't need old terms.
and so that's why look, if you want to push your cause, if you want to push this stuff, it needs to be aligned with reality. Like you can't sacrifice. What are you saying?
You want some of this?
Yeah, I'm probably gonna get some right now. Yeah. If you want to push your cause, it needs to be in line with reality, or else it's not worth fighting for. It's nothing, you know. And so like, I get it. All these people criticize, all these people, or just a few people on TikTok, right? I have all these millions of viewers.
All these people.
Mickey, you're famous now, dude.
These people on TikTok who
All
are
these
like
people.
criticizing. I don't have anything against trans people, but I'm trying to make the simple statement that trans people are, guess what? Trans people. Okay? Let's not sacrifice truth for.
See, but the argument
the
to that, again, not agreeing with it, but the argument to that is like you saying trans people is putting a term on them, and they're just people. Not trans, they're just people.
But that's okay. So
that's what I'm saying, dude. Like it's such a complex thing when it goes into that whole argument because again, they don't like the whole gender term. They like it X
where
and
do you
Y.
put them to compete? Like
You put them as a person competing.
Hey, JB, you're going on a whole nother level.
You put
Let's
them
just stick
no,
on
no,
it.
no, no. Because at that point, I get where you're coming from.
Yeah, I know,
Because,
but JB,
yeah.
let's not get too into the
Yeah.
weeds. We're still trying to figure.
But no, yeah, because the whole thing is just like they're just people. It's a person. You don't identify sexuality because again, nowadays, the moment you identify any person's type of sexuality,
Right.
that's sexual harassment.
Right.
Because you're identifying how they feel or how you think they would feel about a certain sexual rate or act or like preference of male or female because those are terms that we use now or an X and Y. And now they feel offended because you already assumed that they thought that they liked men or that they thought that they liked females and they might be non-binary or not that.
I'm the one getting in the weeds.
Yeah, dude, because all
right, Michael, stop getting into the weeds.
No, all I'm saying, the only reason I'm bringing that up is because when I was in Ohio last year, right, for that tournament, that chess tournament, I ran into a lot of trans people, and it was just an everyday norm. Like like people that were working in the fucking people that were working in the hotels, people that were doing and they were like on their name tags, like the guy that was the girl that was at the that was in charge of the breakfast in the hotel had like her name and it said she her. Like it like she had her she had her pronouns underneath, but the moment I saw her, I was like,
thinking,
that's a fucking dude. That's a goddamn guy. And I know that's a guy.
Whenever I see that, I get really nervous around those people.
Why?
Because I don't want to misgender.
But they're just people.
Because I feel like, I have nothing against people who identify as like, she, her, zim, zer, they, them, all this stuff. But I feel like if they know what my opinion was, they would think I'm a bigot. They would think I'm evil. They would think that like.
What are you, Mickey? Are you a he? Are you a he him? Or are you a he them?
They would think that I'm trying to take away their existence by me.
So that's already a bigot because you said he him.
By me claiming the reality, the scientific biological reality that there's male and female. By me just claiming that and just thinking it in my head, just believing that this is true. Which guess what? It's true. By just me thinking that.
Guess what? It's true.
It's true. By me thinking, I'm denying their existence.
Yeah.
And so that's why, like, I really do get afraid when I meet people like that. And there's
that's what I'm saying, dude. The moment I saw that was the person in charge of breakfast at the hotel, I was just like, oh shit. Like, I was just like, thank you. I hope you have a nice day. Hope, I was just trying not to bring up gendered terms.
I'm extra nice around those people. Yeah.
But the whole time I was just like, I know you're a dude. I know you're a dude.
I've never felt weird like that though. Like I'm always like, like if I notice things like that.
It was very noticeable. And that was the one thing that I was really tripping out on because when I was over there in Columbus, I ran into a lot of just like trans workers, like waitresses.
Yeah.
Or, waitresses, waiters that were just trans.
Yeah.
And I was just like, oh shit, like this is a girl that's a guy. Or this is a guy that's a girl. Like this is a really butch lesbian. Yeah. Or this is a really feminine dude that I'm fucking interacting with right now.
I guess because I lived in Austin, I kind of...
Yeah.
I was more susceptible.
I'm
to
sorry.
that.
Yeah, I get you.
Dude, we're all
I
acceptable to that.
worked
That's not the problem. The problem isn't being acceptable to people who who think that way. It's like,
But I don't feel like I ever had to treat him differently. Like
It wasn't me treating him differently, but I just felt bad, like, because at one point, because the way I've always put it is when I talk to anyone, I say, thanks, bro. Thanks, guy. Thanks, man.
Thanks, yeah.
And then, like, I think one of Vanessa's, like, nieces called me out on it. And she's like, oh, you're using masculine pronouns. I was like, well, those are my pronouns.
Yeah.
So I'm just I'm calling everyone a dude.
Yeah.
I'm calling everyone a guy.
bro.
I'm calling everyone a bro. I'm
Yeah.
calling everyone a man. I don't care if you're a fucking female, but I'm like, hey, man,
Yeah.
thanks, bro.
You're still like, we still
you're
have
chilling.
that.
Yeah, so I'm
rapport.
talking it to it like that, and she was just like, well, that makes sense.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, it does, because I'm not trying to say that you're not a female, or not, feminine if you're, like a trans male to female, but I'm just addressing you as my guy. Like, thanks, dog. Thanks, bro.
My dude.
Thanks, bro.
Yeah.
Like today, going to fucking GameStop in San Benito, the guy working there seemed a little bit feminine. He was even talking a little bit feminine, but the whole time I was there, like, oh, hey, dog, like, you got any magic cards? Okay, cool. Thanks, bro. Like,
you were buying magic cards.
I was buying magic cards, trying to find some good pulls. You know what it's about.
They're honestly sometimes like on discount too, like especially in San Diego.
Yeah, man. Market's pretty crazy.
I haven't been in a while, but
that's funny.
I gotta go back.
Hey, well, okay. So one of the reasons why it's been difficult is for this concept to explain and consider is that there's so much to cover. Not to mention people within their own demographic can't agree on terms either. Okay,
that's the whole Land X term bullshit.
That
Are you Land X? Are you Land X?
I don't know.
Because are
no,
you
I'm
Latinx?
absolutely not. Okay,
so you're bigoted. You're transphobic because you say you're not Latinx.
Okay, so
that's just fucked up.
Okay, so that is the whole purpose of dialogue, logic, and reasoning to begin with. To figure out what is reality, is to figure out what is real. We've had this conversation so many dude. Okay, so I've really gotten into apologetics, right? And so, okay, defense of the faith, of the Christian faith, all this stuff.
Yeah. Go for it.
There's all of these arguments for like the existence of God, or like the arguments for Jesus Christ, the historical.
What about what do you think about the?
Wait, hold on. I don't. No, stop. I don't want to change subjects. Okay, so like I thought apologetics was like, okay, we're gonna go to this argument, then it's gonna go to that argument. And literally what it's turned into, I didn't realize how many freaking people just don't believe in reality.
They ignore it.
I haven't even gone to step one with people because like so many people don't even believe in reality. They don't even believe in like it's almost like relativism to where like, oh, well, that's what I believe or that's my thought or like, or well, if it makes me feel this way or all this stuff like.
So Mickey, have you heard of samsara? You ever heard of the term samsara?
No, I've never heard
So samsara is the Buddhist philosophy of the endless cycle of death and rebirth.
Okay.
So your heaven is your heaven, right?
Yeah.
But you're gonna come back, regardless of what you believe.
That better be relevant to what I'm saying.
No. The relevance is the whole thing of like, that I guess that religious aspect that you're bringing up right now. Is it's always prevalent. It's always going to be a fucking thing. Like what we're talking about right now is what motherfuckers have been talking about for the past 300-400 years. Like
about gender or what?
Gender, what are trans people? Because again, man, you have like Native Americans that felt that two males that were gay were two like pieces that didn't connect, but since they're connecting means that they're better than anyone else in this society. Because they were able to connect without being connecting pieces.
Oh, wow. I have like no idea what you're talking about.
Oh no, really? You didn't hear those? Are
I have no idea.
The Comanches would talk about that.
But like, really, what I'm trying to what I'm trying to direct it towards is, I didn't realize how many people like didn't
think the world's real.
Yeah, like are totally like, and well, I don't know if JB's learned what objective and subjective means.
No. So the whole thing with samsara too is
hold on. Let me finish.
This whole thing is it's fake.
Okay,
you're gonna have an extra life.
Yeah, direct the mic towards you.
So samsara, well, that's again endless cycle of death and rebirth. What you're experiencing right now, what some people think what's happening isn't real. So since it's not real, they'll die, right? Because everyone dies.
Yeah.
And then they'll come back, and then it's a new cycle of just new experiences that they've experienced.
Yeah.
And it's not real either, because we're stuck within this like oneness or meditation of trying to reach
tier 3
you know,
of the spiritual and evolution.
Okay. So look. I'm gonna go on to the next level on top of that, to where like, okay, everything you're describing and anything anybody else could describe. Okay, it all comes down to, is there a reality or not? Because really, what you're describing is just somebody coming up with an idea like, oh, this is what's really going on. You know what I mean? It's just their opinion.
What it's called is it's called a bardo.
No, if it's
So,
wait,
like-
hold on.
Yeah.
If it's reality, it's reality. Like
No.
But that's not reality.
No, but so what a bardo is and what the Buddhists say is like that's what reality is because at any point you can tell me to stop talking. You can be like, hey, Michael, I don't want you to say anything else of what you're saying right now. So that's your reality.
Yeah.
But the fact that I'm still like saying what I'm saying right now is occurring in my reality that you're allowing me to put into your reality.
Yeah.
So everything is an individual thing because
subjectivism.
Everything's subjective.
That's what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm trying to say. I didn't realize how many people subscribe to subjectivism.
Again, dude, the oldest religion out there is Buddhism, and Buddhism teaches subjective, like being a subjective thinker and what is happening to yourself. Because what Buddhism teaches is you're your own God. So since you're your own God. You're in the image of God. Whatever you think, whatever people you react with,
you dictate.
That's what's dictating life in itself.
You see, here's the problem: is that like, and so when we say subjectivism, that really means relativism, and that really means that statement alone was just your own opinion. It was just somebody's opinion.
Everything's just its own opinion.
No, okay, so that's what I mean by relativism. This is ultimately what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
I didn't realize how many people believed that the world was relativism, which is by definition uninhabitable. It's uninhabitable, and also it's like totally against all of your own beliefs, because you're not really a relativist. You know what I mean? Like, you believe in the scientific method. You believe in mathematics.
I believe in gravity and theories
that's why you believe in all of these things that are apart from yourself, that have nothing to do with yourself. Where if you were to learn a new mathematic formula that like Pythagorean theorem, whatever, that it's true regardless of whether you knew about it before or afterwards. You know what I mean?
But that thought all came from that, which is like relativism. Because if you break down like, I guess like the start of like religious stuff, like it all comes from like Eastern Europe, like North fucking like Russia, and when it breaks away to like Catholicism and all that.
But you realize what I'm saying. Right? I'm trying to say, like, regardless where it came from, who it came from, all this stuff, like, where relativism is to where like it's all about yourself. It's all about what you think, and then if you don't think, like, I could just totally think that you guys.
That's the same thing. Let me finish. That's the same thing with any religion.
Let me finish. Hold on. Let me finish.
Yeah.
Has nothing to do with religion. This is a totally like a totally like concept of reality. That's nothing to do with like.
That's every religion is a concept of reality.
No.
Yeah, because you think that.
Stop. Let's figure out where we're coming from. Okay, what I'm trying to say is that like, has nothing to do with Christianity, has nothing to do with Buddhism, has nothing to do with all these religions, has everything to do with like, well, because I don't believe you guys are in front of me, that means you guys aren't in front of me.
Yeah.
That's not true. Objectively, that's not true. We believe in objective truths. We believe that if I were to say 2 + 2 = 4, you can bet on it to where like, whether you disagree with me or not, I'm right. You know?
That's the argument with 2 + 2 also equals 5.
Okay. So that's why that's the opposite of relativism. Relativism is to where like, no, if I believe 2 + 2 = 5, then that means 2 + 2 = 5.
Because it does.
No, but it doesn't.
No, but it does. Have you seen the mathematical equation for 2 + 2 = 5?
Okay.
Because that's a fucking thing.
Okay, but
because they made it relative.
But why doesn't 2 + 2 = 14?
It doesn't equal 14 because you can't make an imaginary number because again, the whole thing with that is.
But I believe 2 + 2 = 14.
But you believe it equals 14. So
Exactly.
that means the I equals 14.
That's what
you
I'm
gotta
trying.
you gotta have your papers theorized for it to make it.
No, but that's why. But what you're asserting right now is an objective reality, and that goes totally against the current of relativism.
That's what they did back then, I guess, and then that's why you have your information now.
Do you understand what I'm trying to say,
No,
JB?
I get it. No, I get it.
Yeah, what I'm trying to say is that the world isn't subjective. The world, it's
an objective world that we're seeing.
It's an objective world that we're seeing. To where if we were all going to die today, it would still be here, whether we're there to conceive it or not.
Yeah.
And so 2 + 2 = 4 or 5 or whatever you're saying or whatever. Okay, let's agree that 2 + 2 doesn't equal 52, right?
Yeah.
And so that's why that's the opposite of relativism. That's an objective world. That's something that apart from myself is true. And so, like, I really can't believe how many people I've had to, like, I thought that I would come to all these, like, arguments about, like, oh, well, the historicity of, like, the resurrection or the cosmological argument. All of these arguments where I thought that, like, oh, this would be to where, like, people don't even believe that truth is real. They believe in, like, they don't even realize, like, so many people believe in a relativistic world at the same time that they assert the opposite. They assert that 2 + 2 = 4 or 5 or whatever you believe.
It does equal 5.
Okay. Okay. So that's why you're saying it does equal 5, but like, and so that's why, like, they're asserting that 2 + 2 can equal whatever they believe it equals, And so it's totally opposite to reality. And so, like, I've had to. Yeah, and that's why me and JB have talked about it so much. I've had to talk about that, like, no, reality exists. There's such thing as reality, to where, 2 + 2 doesn't equal 42 as much as you want it to believe or whatever.
It won't equel 42, but it will equal 5.
Okay, that's okay.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
Fine, it equal. I believe you, JB, but I believe you, Michael. But
Michael's.
I'm taking out my aggression of JD up to Michael. I believe you, Michael, but what I'm.
I haven't said anything.
But let's.
I haven't said anything.
I'm still getting after JB, and he's not even involved in that.
I was just playing devil's advocate before, and Mickey's still coming after me.
But that's why, I've gotten so crazy, realized that I thought, like, I would be having this conversation with people, and literally I'm having the conversation like, dude, are you serious? You really don't believe that 2 + 2 = 4 or 5, whatever? Yeah. Like, you really think that, because I can just believe that 2 + 2 = 12.
Yeah. There's people like that, bro.
And it'll make it. Shut up, Jamie. It wasn't that long ago that you were saying the same shit.
No,
dude.
but that's what I was trying to argue. Like, how can you change somebody's mind that's already like that?
But it has to. It like, there's crazy people who
you just have to accept that they just don't accept the reality.
There's crazy people who believe that they're like the devil. You know what I mean? Or
but they might be the devil.
They might be. Okay,
they might be.
Okay, but like, there's crazy people
doing the devil's work.
They might be.
Okay, there's crazy people and so, like, are they crazy, or could we just say, like, oh, that's just what they think?
I mean, there's a chance that it might be.
There's a chance, but you get what I'm trying to say.
I get what you're saying. No,
exactly.
I get you.
And that's where I'm coming from. I'm coming from, like,
because again, like 100, dude, 100, 200 years ago, if you had someone say that I am the son of the devil and I'm going to burn down this whole city, do you not think they would lock that person up immediately to try to get, like, oh, hey, this guy fucking said this?
He'd have to murder some people first.
Oh, you think he would?
I
like,
think
they would be
so.
like, oh, Johnny's full of it.
Yeah, for sure. That part. Like, oh no, like they had so many of those guys. Like, oh no, they're full of shit. Until something actually went down, and they're like, okay, now we gotta do something.
I think there was just as much crazy people back then as there is right now.
Yeah.
So I think they would treat him just the same as we would right now. Like, maybe, maybe.
No, he's just full of shit until he actually.
Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. But that's why, that's my biggest thing, is to where, like, okay,
like, what is reality?
Exactly. Like, how do you not freaking believe that there's reality?
Like, this is real?
That this is real. You know what I mean? Like, if we can't agree that this is real, then, like, there is no basis to think that anything's anything. You know what I mean?
See, and again, man, and then the religions that teach that this isn't real, or this is just a test, is Hinduism and Buddhism. Because right now, this is seen as a bardo. This is seen as just like another form of life that you go through and you might die from, and then that's it. Again, man, the craziest story that just came out that I saw and I was like, damn, that's pretty fucked up is like, have you seen how people are teaching their dogs how to talk through like the little like buttons that say like food, water, help?
No.
Like, I mean, okay. So people are trying to teach their dogs how to talk because again, like the average attention span of a dog is like a 4th grader, like a 10-year-old.
Yeah.
So they can understand up to 400 words.
Oh shit.
That people like studying, right? Like about 400, 300 words a dog can understand. So there's this one dog that's really famous right now because it knows up to 87 different words, and it's like a poodle breed. So the recent thing that came out was this dog asked, "Who am I?"
Oh.
So the person, like the owner said, like, "Oh, you're Muffin. You're a dog. You're Muffin." The dog, after hearing that answer, went to the mirror, looked at itself, came back, help. Like, that's fucked up. That's a dog finding out its conscience, like conscious.
So was it really a dog?
Those are the dumbass questions, JP.
No, because then you're talking about reincarnation.
No, that's old.
Reincarnation's
Yeah,
another,
no,
like-
but that was a dog that's the most recent story I've seen. Was like, it's a dog that knows up to like 87, 100 words.
JB, it was a dog.
And it finally asked like, "Who am I?" And they said like, "Oh, you're a dog. You're this person." And the dog immediately looked at a mirror of itself and just said, like, started tapping like, "Help.
It was a dog, JB. Let's get that clear.
That doesn't sound like a dog. I'm trying to think of like a...
Yes, only that dog was reincarnated. Every other dog is like...
Dude, that's why they
They're
don't
just
kill
dumb
cows.
dogs,
Isn't that why they don't kill cows? Because they believe like...
It's cows and rats.
But do you understand
rats,
what
right?
you don't understand what I'm saying to her? Like, okay, that dog was reincarnated, but all the other dogs were just shitty dogs that were like...
That's your reality. Make Jasmine talk, man. I'm pretty sure she'll say a bunch of shit about you.
You freaking ass.
He did this. He did this. It was disgusting.
Dude, I swear I've looked. Dude, I love my dogs. I really do. Like I really care about them. You know, I love them. But I've looked into their eyes, dude. I've looked straight into their eyes. There's nothing there, dude. Like I know people would love to think that their dogs like they have all these complex thoughts and like all love and all this stuff, but it's just stimulus, dude. They just see like, oh, squirrel.
You think so? My mom always sends me pictures of like how my dog, she's just like, she realizes that I'm not there. And so she goes and just lays in her corner.
It sees you and it sees you and then it sees something else. It sees you and it sees, and then it sees you and then like it sees food.
But it doesn't see me.
And then it sees, no, let me explain. It sees you and then it sees food. And then it sees other things and it doesn't see food. And it sees you and then it sees food. And then so like, then you're gone and then it's like, where's the food? You know what I mean? Like, it's just stimulus. It's just stuff that like, oh, like, these, I associate these things with other thoughts that are, that I like, that are stimulus to me. And I don't know. That's just how I feel about my dogs. I feel like, my dogs are, I feel like it's the instinct that shows that they do, care, or that they do like, associate things that they, that they want.
Human traits with
dog
traits.
That's why. And so I don't think it is complex, like emotional things like, oh, where's my owner?
So you don't think, you don't think any sort of animal has any sort of like,
oh my God,
not any sort of animal. But we're talking about dogs.
Level of like,
because again, now chimpanzees are like showing emotion of like territorial reigns, and they're killing gorillas and they're killing like other bigger animals around their area, so they can be like the primal leader in that aspect. So that's crazy seeing right now, which is like that's humanity seeing chimpanzees evolving.
That was us
like you're
millions of years ago.
Like the one story I saw was like it took 10 chimps to take down a silverback gorilla.
Yeah.
Because
10 chimps for one
for
gorilla.
one gorilla, and that was a troop of 30 chimpanzees.
So they lost 20.
So they took. That means that they sent. That means that just means that they sent 10 chimpanzees to fight a gorilla, and
Well,
the gorilla was
20
like throwing chimpanzees left and right, like
Yeah.
you know. But they were able to overcome the silverback and then corner the females, and the children, and then they took over that area.
Damn.
Like that's fucking crazy.
I don't know. I just think that their minds are simple. You know what I mean? Like they rely on stimulus. They rely on like, oh, this is good.
Well,
oh, this is bad.
That's us.
Oh,
We
this is
just-
good.
We just think that's too complex. It's
But-
still stimuli.
But that's why, like, okay,
Oh, I'm hungry. I need to go to this restaurant. Oh, I need to.
Yes,
I need to exert energy, so I need to work out.
Yes, but
You know,
look
it's the
at-
same thing.
okay, yes, but look at the same time. Look what we're doing, dude. We're having complex conversations. We're doing complex things. We're like, you know, like
Other
this-
creatures do complex things, but we don't see it at this aspect because, yeah, we're using cameras, and we're using electricity, and we're using.
Michael,
all
you
this
don't realize
bullshit.
how complex this
Yeah.
is above all
Yeah.
other animals. Like
No,
this
no,
is
no, no.
huge.
No, this is, but at the same time, you're
Is
having
it,
like
though?
you're having like I
JB,
would say
how
I would
dolphins
say I would
use
say
sonar?
You're having dolphins use sonar to contact one
They are
another.
not utilizing the technology of sonar. They are using their own like bodily functions like that. It is similar to sonar. Yeah.
But that's still sonar.
No, yeah, but I'm hoping you guys are understanding what I'm trying to say.
I get it. We're the superior being, and I understand that.
It's not superior. What I'm trying to say is it's ultimately complex by far. And that's why, like, I'm just trying to acknowledge how simple dogs' brains are compared to what we're doing right now.
Okay, I'll agree with that.
The
Yeah.
sim-
for sure.
You son of a bitch. That's I'm just trying to say, like,
I
whenever,
wasn't saying dogs are smarter than us.
whenever your dog whimpers for you, it's not for anything other than a very, very primal instinct of like stimulus, like, oh, this was good. This was a good thing for me. And where's the good thing for me? And so like their body responds accordingly. Like, that's what I'm trying to say.
Their body, along with their emotions, along with
That's
their
why you
spirit. It's all connected, Nicky.
You're adding way more than okay, whatever. Son of a bitch.
I just miss my dog.
That's really what it comes out to. You just miss your dog. Damn it, JB.
Nah, but I am gonna take off right now, though.
No, yeah, we're already. I was gonna say we're already gonna hit midnight.
midnight.
So, any closing statements, Michael?
Happy birthday, Vanessa.
Happy birthday!
It's your
Happy-
birthday tomorrow.
Happy birthday, Vanessa.
Other than that, happy St. Patrick's Day. Hope you're all- Again, St. Patrick was an Irish druid who spoke Gaelic, who was a slave. Because again, there were white slaves who no one wants to talk about white slaves, but there were white slaves.
There was.
And he freed the oppressed people of Ireland.
Wow, you're getting consistent claps from the crowd. That's where you're gonna leave off.
I guess. I mean,
That's
I don't know what else to say.
That's not reality.
That's not reality. Dogs know who people are.
Yeah, thank you
They're
so much.
conscious.
Thank you so much, Michael, for joining the
Just
the
watch
podcast.
Futurama. Watch
We-
that.
No, yeah, it was good. It was a nice. Thank you for having me on again.
The last two times we reached out to you was very last minute, and I appreciate you for coming through each time.
He's a
Thank
busy
you,
man.
Thank
No,
you so
yeah,
much, Michael.
I got two sons right.
Two sons.
Two sons,
Two beautiful
at the
boys.
same time,
Dude,
dude.
At the same time. It's fucking crazy. I still trip out seeing them. They just started like sitting up on themselves with themselves. So that's kind of a trip to see.
Dude, I still trip out like just seeing their sonograms and just knowing that they were going to be human beings and we were going to get to know them. And we've already gotten to know them quite a bit.
Dude, they're great,
Yo,
dude.
Yeah.
Well, I know you're going to that party tomorrow, but I mean, we'll probably still be at Vanessa's house if you want to swing by.
Yeah, I'll try to. Maybe I'll swing by
Just for,
before
little
because the party's gonna be after. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or maybe I just might not go to the party.
Yeah, just don't go to the party.
Don't tell Priscilla. Don't tell Priscilla.
No, we'll see. I don't know. We'll see. Mihoy Minoy. Mihoy Minoy. All right, but yeah, thank you so much, Michael, for coming.
Yeah,
and
it was great.
JB, do you have any other closing statements you want to?
Happy St. Patty's Day.
Happy
Everybody
happy
drive
St.
safe. You know,
Patrick's
stay
Day.
safe.
I'll take a little bit more before I go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
One more cheer.
You want some more ice?
No, I'll just take that. And dude, we gotta play one game before we go.
All right, one game.
I'll play one game.
Of Magic or what?
Nah, some chess. We were playing
There's black
Hey,
magic.
next time we're playing Magic on the stream. Commander, it's about an hour and a half. Fuck it.
Yeah, it's about the same time.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that sounds good. I like how I admit we had trained a dog to talk, but we didn't entertain the notion that the dog could be trained for the video. Oh, that's possible. Yeah.
It is.
All right. Well, yeah, good
It was
stuff.
it was a good show. It really was.
it
Yeah,
was great.
A lot
Yeah.
of great topics.
Like I said, thank you so much for joining us last minute, and have a good one, y'all.
Y'all take care.
Top of the
Deuces.
morning.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna run the intro. See y'all later. Thank you all so
Running
much.
intro, guys.
Goodbye.
Take care.